Yo, 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 hello, 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 everybody. Hello. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Guest Night, Cube Esports Guest Night. Today we have a very, very, very special guest. I would say it's a guest that me and Luis have both been excited about. I'm glad he's finally on the show. We've been working to get him on, guys, but he's finally on. We're gonna play some COD. I want everybody to welcome Javier Hernandez to the show.
Shout out to Javier. Thank you, sir, for coming in today.
Thank you.
For those that don't know, I guess the way Javier was presented to me, so like I said, I'm only gonna say because that's the way he was presented to me. He was presented to me as one of the best lawyers in Oklahoma City. I heard the whole state. That's what I was told. I heard if you ever need any help, he got your back. But I guess the thing that I stuck to me the most was that he's Mexican. He was born and raised there, came here, and he worked his ass off to become a lawyer. So for me, I take pride in that. Just because like I said, me being Mexican, me seeing someone succeed in that nature, I give him. It makes my heart feel warm. So we're more than happy to have him on the show.
We feel some type of way.
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
In
no,
all
I
the
really
best way.
appreciate that for sure. I'm working to be the best lawyer I can be. So I
sir.
appreciate you, giving me the shout out. I appreciate you for having me here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I just hope that I can pass this knowledge on to our people, and that I'm not the first or one of many, and that we can become a lot of Hispanic, Latino, Latina, Latinx lawyers and take over really the legal space in some part of our cities, our counties, and the state levels. So
Absolutely, bro.
that's
And
one way that
if
we
you
can
want to
do it.
check him out too, we just put his Instagram right there. So go hit him up. Go follow
appreciate
him. Yeah, if you just want to check him out, see what he does, because he has more than one business. Because
Yes.
you have your own firm, right? Or partnership.
Yeah, so my partner Lambert and I have been working
Uh-huh.
together for now about 10 years.
Okay.
But now that I've only been a lawyer for about a year and a half now.
Okay. Okay.
Awesome.
Okay,
Man.
let's say almost 2 years now.
So you have that. Then you have the football factory, which is a pretty big thing as far as football or soccer here in the metro. And then you said you're starting a new business called Selva OKC, right?
Yeah, so right now, Football Factory was created by Jose J. Alvarez OKC, who's in the chat right now.
Okay. Welcome, Jay Alvarez.
and
Welcome.
then
Thank you for the follow.
And my good friend Ricardo. And so our whole goal was to bring more soccer to Oklahoma City. And through that, we started 6 a.m. practice, had about 100 kids coming at a time.
Damn.
Promoting
Okay.
soccer all over the city,
Okay.
the state, doing soccer camps, everything we can to promote soccer. And so we've been doing that. It's taking slowing down right now, but we've got something in the works with a new camera that we've purchased. The VO camera, if you all haven't checked it out, check it out, VO. It's a camera that it's a beautiful camera. I don't know if you've seen it, but it follows the whole game, follows the ball, catches highlights for you.
Damn.
It's dope.
Bro, do you rest? Do you get
So I
when
rest.
do you sleep, man? Man.
Yes. I'll tell you a little bit about my soccer history.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, go for it, bro. Absolutely.
I started playing when I was little, just like all of us, maybe. And then played high school, played like 1 year of club, made it to college, played college ball, 4 years of college ball.
Nice.
And then
Where did you
after
play?
that,
Where did you play in college, if you don't mind me asking?
yeah, at Mid-America Christian University.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Mac you?
Yeah,
Mac
Mac you.
Thank you. Yeah, so some people opened up the door for me to get there, and then me meeting Jay Alvarez and a few other young people, opened doors for them, and they just continue to open more doors for the people here to go to school there. So that's all just part of the soccer growth. And so when I got done with school, I was like, I'm not gonna be a pro anymore, so I need to figure out a way to pass on this knowledge.
Bro, that's very, very dope. Real quick, I'm gonna get on the chat and say thank you guys for tuning in. OG, hello. We're doing great. I'm pretty sure my boy Javier is doing amazing. Sophie, hello, welcome. Sophie is actually from the UK, so
England.
she's from England. So we love when she turns in. Sophie, this is Javier Hernandez.
What's up, Sophie?
He's our guest for the night. So yeah, guys, what we're gonna do is look. What we're gonna do is we like to get. We're gonna get a couple games in for you guys because we know that's what you guys come for. We know you guys like seeing the game in, so we're gonna get some games in. After that, obviously we're gonna go intermission. We got some questions to ask Javier. We're gonna talk about his career, how he became a lawyer. How he got to where he is, and we're definitely gonna ask him about that journey because it sounds like it was not easy. Okay, like I said, I think anything worth getting for is not. I'm very very excited to hear that story, guys. But before that, we're gonna get one or two games in. Me, Luis, and Javier. So real quick, you guys already know. QB Sports, Jericho in the house. Jose, Joey Man in the house. Luis. If you guys have questions, please feel free to ask Javier any questions. He seems like he's very interested in helping anybody out. If you want to get to know him a little more, ask him questions. How long have you been in Oklahoma City for, Javier?
Since I was 1.
Okay, so he's
Yeah.
he's Oklahoma City born and raised, guys. Born and raised. Sophie said, "Hey there." She's actually one of our best. She's actually one of our biggest fans. Javier, Sophie,
Hi, Sophie.
9528.
Appreciate you tuning in, Sophie. Kind of as Jose is saying, I'm here to help. So please drop your questions if there are any. I always say if I don't have the answer, I can direct you to someone that does.
That's a fine line, my friend. That is a fine line. Double Dash 12, hello. Yeah, I am, and the best one. What position did you play? What position? Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, I played. Growing up, I played a lot of defense, and then as I progressed through high school, I started moving up into the forward positions. Had a pretty good season, and then moved back to defense in college. I played right back. They tried to play me as forward. I didn't cut it. Yeah, I wasn't beefy enough for that. But yeah, I got them lungs. I was in shape at that time. I loved running. I was young and eager. We worked out a lot during my senior, really from my sophomore to my senior year in high school. We were doing a lot of working out, and so yeah, I was in shape at that time, in really good shape.
Nice. Man. ODG said, "Love being part of this family." Thank you, ODG. Learned so much. I know nothing about soccer, but you're making it interesting. Well, we appreciate that, ODG. We appreciate that, my friend.
I love being part of this family, for sure.
We appreciate you guys tuning in.
So, quick question, Javier.
Yes.
Did you always want to be a lawyer, or how did that come about?
That's a good question because I really didn't always want to be a lawyer, but then when I started thinking about what I could do as a lawyer, it really, opened up my eyes. But it wasn't until I was in law school that I thought to myself, oh, this is what they do, and this is how I can help people.
Yeah.
Then it made me realize, yeah, I can be a lawyer. I always wanted to just help people.
Right. Is there anything that you specialize in?
Yeah, so right now, my focus, what I'm focusing on right now is immigration, family law, and what we call civil litigation, which can be car wrecks, contracts, a few different things. And those are like, I guess, the big ones right now. And sometimes, random things come in, and we try to help if we can.
Nice.
I've been a lawyer.
How many years of college did you do? Was it 6, 8?
Yeah, so you do your 4 of undergrad, and then it was 3.5 of law school because I went part-time to full-time.
Gotcha.
If you only do full-time, it's 3 years, and you can finish in 2.5 if you do summer school.
Gotcha.
I don't think Sophie heard it, but she asked, how long have you been a lawyer for Javier?
I have been a lawyer officially. It will be 2 years in April.
Oh boy.
So I'm looking for.
How has that been?
It's been stressful to say the least. I mean,
Really?
One, when I was in law school, the cases weren't all mine, so I didn't have to, in a sense, stress too much about them.
Mm-hmm.
And then I became a lawyer, and like the level of responsibility went up big time.
Yeah.
So there's
And
something I'm gonna ask after, but touching on the subject of responsibility, were you married prior to that, or was this after the fact?
I met my wife during my second year of law school,
Okay.
and we got married a few months after I graduated and became a lawyer. We moved in together, and then we were like, well, the only thing that's left is getting married. And
Yeah.
but we had talked about it. You know, it wasn't like, oh, let's just get married because we're living together now. We talked about what marriage meant to us and stuff. You know,
Yeah.
growing up in households that had where we were lucky enough to have, you know, both of our parents and our ideas of family and stuff like that. And so it just made sense. And I love her.
Awesome, bro.
There you
Awesome.
go. That's
That's
what matters right
key.
there, yeah.
That's key.
Sure.
That's key, fellas. For those of you not married, that's key right there.
Someone
not
mentioned
only a
football.
scholar but a gentleman right there.
Jesus. She watching? Is she watching the show?
She's not.
She's not.
She's
Ah.
she's with her family right now. She's getting it. Oh, guy fly. Oh, dang! I thought that bird was somebody flying in. I was tripping.
Oh, that happens. All the
Yeah.
time.
No, she's with her family right now. You know, taking in some family time before her birthday.
Nice. That's right. You told me you were celebrating your wife's birthday. Is it tomorrow? Right.
Mañana.
Mañana, yeah. Let's go celebrate it mañana. Oh my god.
I have not seen one person, man.
All right, Javier. When was the last time you got a dub on this thing?
Oh, the last dub in Warzone.
Yeah.
Well, my game was out for like 5 days. So it's probably been like 3 weeks. Not gonna lie.
Okay.
I've been playing a lot of Rebirth.
Okay. Okay.
You can switch it up to that. Oh no, we don't have Wars or Cold War on that one. Oh no, yeah,
No,
yeah.
yeah, we have rebirth. We have rebirth.
Yeah, I forgot.
Well, I've been trying to play this for the longest. Except
Nice.
my internet or my game was just out of loop and I couldn't play.
Oh. It's the worst.
Oh, that
bro.
boy FaZe Music.
Hey.
Hey, what up, Frank?
Sophie said.
Frankie Frank.
Ready boy said. Someone mentioned football. Yeah, we talk about soccer, my friend. Yeah, hell yeah. Sophie said that means you will get a win today.
Football.
Football.
Yeah.
Football.
That's it.
FUT.
That's the goal.
Are you called?
Sophie.
Are you called on
right
FIFA?
There, right there.
Nah, not calling.
On me.
Gotcha, 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 gotcha. No lo veo, no lo veo. Wipe or what?
Nah.
Oh,
Oh, they're right there.
they're right there.
Yeah,
Probably
bro.
in here with me.
They on your booty.
Here.
I'm going, bro.
On me, on me.
Left side.
Oh. Damn it, bro. Should not have rushed in there.
You died? Oh, I'm backing out. I'm shielding up.
Michael So
Hold
always
on.
said, "What team does everyone support?" Okay, I mean,
Oh, damn it.
bro, I got so many teams now. We're talking about Liga MX. I'm a Pumas guy. Okay.
I'm an America fan.
Oh no.
Oh,
no.
Yeah, I'm an America fan.
And then we're talking about European soccer.
Man U.
Man U. Okay. Yeah, Man U. Damn, that's a tough one.
I
European
got
soccer.
rezzed.
Dang. Well, that was that, boys. Yeah, this screen is beautiful. I'm sorry, but yeah, I'm a Man U fan. I really didn't start watching European soccer until I got to college, and that changed my whole outlook on soccer, man. Because we grew up watching Mexican soccer.
Yeah.
Bro, it's so different, huh? Freaking.
So different.
and
It's like chess.
And then don't get me started on freaking like U.S. soccer. Even more different, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, U.S. soccer is so slow compared to like the soccer I watch.
Right.
I do enjoy it, though. Oh, we got enough for a loadout.
store.
I'll drop my cash. Oh, damn, I got
I see him, bro. I see him.
lap.
Okay, he's right.
Grab my cash. Grab my cash.
Bro, how you gonna run and you gonna shoot at us, bro? Come on. Don't be scared. Come on.
Damn, they got their loadout?
Yep. It was just one, bro. You can buy me back, bro, if you're at the store still.
One job.
Man, where's the follow button? Hey, bro, I never said no, man. Hey, don't you blame QB Sports for Man U, my friend.
Back.
I don't know. I guess if we're talking about like Premier League, I'm not too specific on anyone. But if I had to choose one team,
Oh, dang, I didn't even see this guy.
Oh, they got a DMR.
Yeah, it's done now.
who is that?
Yeah, I got to visit El Estadio Azteca while I was in Mexico.
Ooh, how was that?
It was man, my heart was like, yes.
It's
Just
huge,
being a
huh?
fan of it. Oh yeah, it's huge. We didn't get to go inside of it or anything. We were
Yeah.
just able to walk around the little, I guess the town itself, you know.
Mhm.
And the backside of one of the walls there is painted with a ton of different soccer history and other things that have happened there at the stadium, football games and things like that. So that was pretty cool too.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, Mexico City has a lot of
Oh, I should
history.
have jumped.
We need
Yeah.
one more guys for going on mission.
They have so many damn museums and art, and it's beautiful for sure.
I've never been
Really,
to
it was
the
closed. A lot of everything is closed.
Azteca.
Yeah.
But
But
you
you
never
never-
been to the Cruz Azul Estadio, because that one's like
Mm.
what 20, 30 minutes from there, I think.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
I went there because my same thing. I have family in Mexico City. Honestly, I wouldn't remember exactly where, but I know I've gone actually to the Cruz Azul Stadium, not to see him play, but just to walk around that stadium, and I thought it was
Yeah.
nice. It's super different from out here in the U.S. and this was when I was like 10, so I'm pretty sure it's been a lot renovated since.
Yeah.
Like the Dallas Cowboys or any other soccer stadium here in the U.S.
Soccer specific, I've been to the FC Dallas one.
See Dallas?
I actually go to those games. Yeah, in Frisco.
Yeah.
And then we drove by the LAFC one when I went to LA for Thanksgiving.
Ooh.
That one was pretty cool. But I definitely want to watch like a Mexico game in Dallas. Like I think
That'd be
that's
dope.
I heard they're crazy.
Dude, I heard all like those soccer games because they have some. You know, I'm in Los Angeles, so whenever they come to the Rose Bowl in Pasadena, I heard it like pops off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I had the opportunity to watch Mexico against Argentina in San Antonio,
Ooh.
and that was a good game. While I was there, I got to take a picture with Osvaldo Sanchez and Javier Borghetti.
Dude, nice. That's dope. That is dope. I remember those.
I have my little soccer wall in my office.
Dude, that brings me back. That brings me back to the.
Hey, B-Jud in the cut. What's up? Hi. Hi, B-Jud. That's B-Jud. That's gonna be our next guest for what is it? Tuesday at 6:30. So
6:30.
if you guys want to go check her out and see what she's about, she is a model and she streams.
Yep, I did see that.
We're excited to have her on board.
Iron Man, hello, yo. What's up, Iron Man? Thank you for tuning in. Hey, everybody, real quick, thank you for tuning in for guest night. Like I said, Javier Hernandez, we have him in the house. He is a lawyer, born and bred in Oklahoma City. He's actually a lawyer in Oklahoma City right now. He's been a lawyer for 2 years, and we are very happy to have him on the show, guys. Please feel free to ask some questions about how he got there. Like I said, it sounds like he's not just lawyer, guys. All right, lawyer, business owner,
Entrepreneur.
husband, and a gamer. Bro,
And
when do you sleep?
You'd be surprised that I get a lot of sleep. I try to get my sleep because I know it's important to everything I do. If I don't sleep, I can't work and can't focus and things like that. You know.
You're like,
Yeah.
So made that important to my routine. Include sleep.
very true, man.
How many hours do you sleep? How many are efficient? Like, would you say is your soft spot
My soft
for you to
spot,
be efficient.
like,
Yeah, for you to be efficient.
I can run on 5.5, 6, but I love to
Jesus.
have 7. I love to have 7. 8 is pushing it.
When you
You
go
feel like you get kind of groggy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
8 and I ain't trying to get up. You know what I'm saying?
Might as well stay another 8.
I mean, we've been doing this for this long. Somebody up here with us?
Acá conmigo.
Yeah. Car pulling up.
For shield. Oh, you not gonna run?
Where they at, bro? Where they at? Let me steal that kill from me. Let me steal that kill from me, baby.
Too late. I got him.
um,
That's why I was like, no.
good job, Luis. Good job.
Jose's coming.
I smell easy. I smell easy blood.
We can take these dudes out right there.
Let's do that. It'll just take Javier one game to get adjusted to us, bro. It'll take him one game and he'll get adjusted to us.
Yeah.
I'll take one game.
That man was already pretty good in the last one.
He was carrying team last game, bro.
For real.
Yo, how'd I just get 3 UAVs and 3 boxes?
Damn. Oh damn.
Is that a new?
It's probably
Is it something new
you know,
or what?
no, it's just every game I noticed. Every game.
Get in.
Come on, bro. They ran, running.
There's one right there too. Oh, he's got a sniper.
Come on, bro. Come on. You'll be scared. Oh damn. Never mind.
That dude just called me an asshole.
Oh damn. Oh damn.
In there?
He's gotta be upstairs. Yeah, he's upstairs. Oh.
I got him.
Good job, fellas. Good job.
Matalo. The other 2 are just ahead of us still.
Yeah. Shielding up.
Upstairs.
They about to get the smoke. That's what they about to get.
Oh, he jumped.
They about to get the freaking smoke. They about to get. Oh. Nah, bro. Not today, homie. Not today, homie.
Got one over here. Got him.
Kill, bro. Oh.
One shot to the top. One shot to the top. I'm cover behind cover.
Damn, I kind of lag, bro.
Whenever you can, boys. Anybody?
Got him. Team wipe. Let's go.
Good kill.
Let's
Thank you, sir.
go.
I was just a distraction because I did not hit him that time.
All good. It's all good.
I love getting assists. It's my favorite thing in the world.
Yeah.
It makes me feel
Man,
so
I was-
good.
I love getting those crossing assists, playing right back or
Oh, when you're playing soccer.
yeah.
But
Bro, I play soccer for. Hey guys, just box up here.
oh damn! I just took a shot
Oh.
from I don't know where.
What's up, Marty?
Marty McFly in the house.
Marty McFly.
Oh, Iron Man said he played his first game of Warzone. Damn. He got a victory after the first game?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Where was that coming from, bro? Where did that come from?
South.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
Was that right
Oh,
or
damn.
was I wrong?
Bro, you were absolutely right. Alright, come on. You about to get the smoke. Let me see you shooting at me, bro.
The sniper.
Let me catch you, bro. Let me catch you shooting at me.
Good. Hold up.
No.
Right there. Right there.
Oh,
Oh, put your head up.
oh down them. Push. On me. Push one of them. I'm pushing one.
Yeah, I got the one on top.
Cool.
Got the other one.
Nice, bro. Nice. Woo!
The other one's
That's
over there.
how
The
we
yellow
do.
ping. He's right there. Need like a gun.
Team wipe.
Damn!
Losers.
Bro, who are we?
Damn, bro.
Oh, Javier.
Ignition.
Woo! It's because we know we covered. If we
Oh,
murder
bro.
someone on this, we know we covered. We got a lawyer.
We got a lawyer, guys. All right.
We got a lawyer on.
If you guys have any legal trouble right now, this is the stream.
Yeah, let me know.
The
let me
only
know.
the only stream where you can get legal advice, guys. Okay.
Oh. call me, and we'll talk in private.
I say it all loud in the stream.
Yeah, all good. Load out.
Hey, bro, I did some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is shit. I heard glass. Was that y'all?
No,
Yeah,
that was it.
Theoretically, if I did something to somebody, what are my chances of getting away?
Yeah. You know, if you watch a lot of TV, take precautions, probably have some high chances. Have you ever watched How to Get Away with Murder?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good show, bro. That's a good show. That's a good show.
Yeah.
Is it fairly accurate?
I hope
Nah.
not.
I was about to say,
I hope
don't tell
not.
me that.
I hope not, man.
Nah.
You know how much shit I've seen on that show?
Yeah. No, nada igual.
Nada igual. Okay, good.
Oh, right there. It's a lone wolf.
You know the.
I forgot I didn't have my loadouts on here. Oh, another guy just dropped in.
Oh, yep. See him?
I'm right behind you guys. I have an armor box whenever you guys need it.
Damn. Oh, he just bought somebody too.
Oh, he about to get that boom boom clap clap, bro. Man.
Yeah, he shouldn't have anything. I think he just landed, but I don't know where he got money from.
He must have looted quick. Oh, he's right ahead. He's just chilling.
Oh, bro, please. This man doesn't even know, bro. He doesn't even know.
Oh, he's to the right. Acá está.
Is he below? Oh, I see him.
Team wipe.
Oh, yeah. Good kill.
Good job.
Wasn't too smart.
I'm gonna drop this because I need ammo.
Do you guys need a armor box?
I'm good right now.
I'm good too, bro. Thank you, though.
Oh, let me see.
Guy here. Two coming in.
So you saw somebody there, bro?
We got two over here.
Oh, over there. Oh, all right, fellas. Same drill as always. We don't leave until we get a dub.
All right.
All right, man. You said it, bro. I mean, I guess you're gonna. I guess.
We got a drill. Free
guess-
shirts for everybody. Woo!
I guess you're gonna end the stream early, my friend, because we. I guess you only got about 15 minutes left.
Yeah.
Because everybody in this game about to get that boom boom clap clap by the Cube Squad. Son.
Boy.
Oh, this thing has not been looted yet.
I got a question. What can you do when someone being difficult in a divorce?
Ooh. Man.
I mean, if they're being difficult and you want what you want, you know, you don't just give in. I think that's one thing I've learned lately. Sometimes people give in and then they come back and say, that's not what I wanted. You know, and sometimes attorneys will try to talk you into making like a deal, basically, like to come to an agreement so that they don't have to work as much.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah.
No, that. So if you feel
But-
like,
I was just gonna say, but part of that also is you gotta have money to fight that. You know, like
So
if you want your attorney to work, you know, you're gonna have some money también up front sometimes.
So, like, is it worth the battle almost? Kind of like asking yourself that?
Yeah, in a sense, yeah. And it's unfortunate, you know, but that we're not to
there's one
say
upstairs.
I know.
to say cheap, I guess if you want to call it.
Yeah, no, I get it. Okay, Javier, quick question. Just because I had a similar thing. How many times in ever since you became a lawyer has friends or family hit you up with like, hey, do you know anything about this? Asking for like advice or has that
I'd
happened?
say once or twice a week, maybe.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it's a little exaggerated, but yeah. Damn. All right, like 3 times a month, 4 times a month sometimes.
Whoever can.
I got
whoever.
you.
Thanks, bro.
Do you give them advice or what do you do in those instances?
For the most part, I'll give them a breakdown of what we kind of need to think about or what they should be doing. Because sometimes things are like there's self-help things, you know, you can do for yourself.
Yeah.
And you just don't know what it is, so you just need some guidance. And
Oh,
so
no.
I provide some guidance like that once in a while.
I'm going, bro.
Don't come get me. Get out. Are those conversations pretty awkward? They're like family or whatever.
Yeah, I mean sometimes sometimes it's hard to work. Oh, he's got the done. Yeah, I mean sometimes it's hard to answer their questions, and sometimes it's like, well, I can only give you limited information with the details that I know right now. And so, you know, we have to get a little bit deeper into some of that stuff. And you know, I think the biggest conversation amongst like our family members is like criminal or immigration stuff.
So I said this one is a bit different because he's being difficult because of his visa.
Oh yeah, I mean I know what Sophie's referring to. Yeah, I mean it's just kind of an unfortunate place to be in.
So I'm assuming you've heard similar cases?
Say that again, sorry?
I'm assuming you've heard kind of like similar cases about that?
Yeah. Oh, what?
That was
that's kind of bad. No, so, you know, with immigration and with family law stuff, there's a big mix in between with that. So, when those two merge, immigration merges with a lot of different pieces of the law. With labor laws, with family law, with criminal law, and so always trying to figure out, like, you know, how those work together or not together can be complicated.
I'm pretty
And
sure
so sometimes you have to be married to someone so that you can qualify for a green card. So that's probably, if I had to guess, something that may be going on. But I deal with that on a daily basis. I fortunately was able to get someone out of immigration detention a few days ago. So that was, you know, that was a great experience as well, to be able to help that family be reunited.
Yeah.
That's awesome, bro. That's awesome to hear.
Have you ever had any like crazy like stories, like somebody's just like incoherent or just, I don't know, doing some weird stuff in the courthouse or in your office, and you're just kind of like, oh my god, what did I get myself into?
Well, I guess I'll give you two times that I felt kind of that way. The first time was the first time I visited an immigration detention center.
Yeah.
Because I still had only my DACA at that time, so I was afraid that immigration was just gonna want to keep me there.
Yeah.
I was like, what if I don't get out?
Right.
But it was my first time visiting a client that was being detained. And that was just like, yeah, what did I just get myself into? Why am I in here? Ooh.
Yeah.
Alright, we're going to quick
That's
intermission.
Yeah. And then the second one was, well, I have a couple others, but this one kind of threw me for a loop because it happened to someone else while I was in the courthouse. The police officers walk into the courtroom and like, hey judge, we need to put a pause to this. We just found a bag of cocaine in the hallway. And so everyone's like, I was like, I know it's not mine, and I don't know why. I was like, did it fall out of my pocket? Did someone put it in my pocket or something? And so everyone does one of those where they look down at their feet, like, where was it, you know? And so they go back and they check all the cameras, and one of the guys that was there for his criminal case, it had fallen out of his pocket. And you know, it's just like, come on, guy, like, really?
Yeah.
You know, just random things like that sometimes happen.
I bet, bro. I bet. And
yeah. I don't do a lot of criminal law, so I don't deal with that a lot.
Okay. So, are you at the point where right now you've chosen, like, like specialty. I see. I wouldn't know what it's called with with that with the attorney profession. But have you chosen like a specialty? Have you've already chosen one, or you kind of just are you still testing the waters? Okay, maybe I like this, and then maybe later on I'll do this or.
Yeah, I'm learning a lot about what I'm doing right now. Um, so I haven't completely said this is the only thing I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I have chosen to practice immigration and family law so that I can learn it as much as I possibly can right now,
Okay.
and then be able to also pass that knowledge on to say an intern to someone that I hire down the road, hopefully, and it's easy for me to explain to them everything that's happening in the law, right?
Gotcha.
So that we can communicate on the same level, um, and then maybe at one point I don't have to do as much as the work for one case because I've passed that knowledge on.
Gotcha.
And I'm able to work on more cases because I have other people that can help me.
So
And so
right now, is it just you?
right now it's myself and my partner Lambert,
Okay.
and my partner Lambert handles a lot of the what we call, it's still kind of family law,
Hmm.
but probates, guardianships. So if you have a family member that passes away, what
Real
happens to the
estate, or not
property,
real estates, but estates and stuff like that.
estate plannings, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you need a will, um, sometimes we have families who have handicapped, disabled adults,
Okay.
and so then parents need a guardianship over their adult child
Mhm.
so that they can continue to care for them and things like that. That's always a service that I enjoy providing. Uh, One, because you get to learn about the medical history of the adult,
Mhm.
and then you also get to help the parents be able to help him or her.
Absolutely, bro. And let me say now, but just kind of you talking to me, and I know earlier you mentioned that you just helped someone out, get somebody out from immigration detention. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Just the fact that you've already changed, those lives. I mean, it's awesome to hear, that you've already changed some lives, and you just started, that career, and you said it's only been 2 years. I mean, that's just baby steps to what you can become. I can't just imagine you in 10, 15 years when we're all good friends and, we're out chit chatting, or, and we're going to look back and, it's crazy. Like I said, all this stuff's gonna, when you're probably gonna have like 10, 15 employees on I mean, who knows? The sky's the limit for you. I mean, just seeing you talk, it seems like you're a well educated man. It seems like you have a good head on your shoulders, and it seems like sky's the limit. At the same time, though, I like, it also sounds good that you're just a normal guy. I mean, sometimes we all forget that. Same thing with like my profession, and I'm pretty sure Lisa will tell you, what my profession is later on. But sometimes I think the title stands out, and as it should. You should take so much pride in the fact that you're a lawyer. Absolutely, so own it, because you worked your butt off, to hold that title. But it's good to see that you have the other side of like I said, your wife, your gaming, your soccer. And I'm glad, it's good to see that.
I appreciate
I see
that.
that, man, because I think you really really deserve it. Because at the end of the day, man, no, nothing is, there's no, tomorrow's not guaranteed for any of us, and the fact that you're able to, work hard at your craft and then enjoy your life, and you look like, it looks like you're having fun with it, man. Like I said, everything I see is just off like Instagram or when Luis tells me, and so like I said, man, it seems like you're doing something right. So like I said, so I'm happy to have you, man.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Like I said, helping our people, man. That's what I've been my number one priority, and we talk a lot about like just educating the people. Like you said, that I'm a normal dude, that I can do things like this, and part of that is that we have a stigma of being bad people. Uh,
Hey,
when
don't
you
try.
go to an accountant has
Yeah.
to be accurate.
Mm.
Yeah.
When you go to a lawyer, a lawyer has to be convincing,
Mm.
Yeah.
right? So which one are you gonna trust more? And so that's something that they preach to us in school, to work on changing that in our communities as well.
Good.
That we should be trusted people.
That's, I mean, you couldn't say it any better. I mean, and the way I see it, and my mentality is, when I'm at work, and whenever I interact with somebody, whether, and there's any jobs, that one interaction you have, you don't realize the effect we have on someone's life. I know we don't think about it too much because it's everyday basis, but you have one good interaction with someone at your job, and I guarantee you, it changes the way they look at something. In regards to, it could be from the medical field to a law enforcement field to just the restaurant field. The way you talk about, the way you present yourself or what you're representing or what your title holds, can change it. Because I've gone to, like, let's say a drive-through, and I get a crappy like a crappy just worker that, just you can tell, maybe they're having a bad day or something, or maybe they give you some type of rude answer, or they're just disrespectful. Because I'm pretty sure it's happened, and we're just like, damn, I ain't coming back here no more.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
first
for sure.
yeah. So we said it. That's why they say first impressions count. Absolutely, absolutely. Especially with a title like Javier's, it's like he said, it trust is everything.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is. We talk about how people come to us in moments of, for lack of a better word, distress. You're like, what do I do now, basically? Um,
Absolutely.
like I said earlier, if I don't have the answer, I try to find someone that does. But as we go through being lawyers, we call it a practice of law, because we're practicing every day new ways, learning new laws, learning different ways to write, to argue. We're always practicing and learning the craft, even in the courthouse. Mannerisms, things like that matter. Ways to manage clients, to be more efficient, all of that. It's a practice all in itself.
Absolutely, and even when, like, the business side of it too. I mean, like I said, all that matters. Because, like I said, you never know who you're meeting, and like I said, it's okay to have bad days, but sometimes I tell people, even when you're having a bad day, if you kind of just, we all, if we all suck it up and we put a smile for them, sometimes you can make that day better for someone, guys. And if you take that advice, if this stream you can take that advice, any advice that me, Luis, or Javier give, please take it, guys. Because, like I said, it's very important. That's what we do these shows, because honestly,
Yeah.
I kid you not, bro. I've never I've I don't think I've ever met a lawyer, bro. It's one of those senses where I've never put my, I've met, I'm not gonna lie, I've met district attorneys. Okay, I met district attorneys, and I know they're lawyers and all that, but in my head, I've never had a private lawyer. I've never had to deal with them. Never had to, so I see that there's a, and I don't know if it's just them, the way they carry themselves in the court, but they have a certain way of being, and I'm just like, I think they carry themselves different than all of us do, and the way they talk is very, like, sneaky, and I'm like, it's interesting.
Yeah.
So that's the closest thing I've gotten to ever talking to any type of attorneys, and I've never talked and spoken to, but I've seen, like, criminal defense lawyers, and those are just sneaky too, man. I mean, sometimes I talk to them, I'm like, ooh. And I'm a firm believer, and like I said, I could be wrong. It is when I go to court, and sometimes I've seen it in court, when I see them walk, these guys walk in, and it's a lot of the criminal defense lawyers, they walk in with their chest out. They look clean, they look good, walking with chest out, a little loud, and I see that when they show up to court, they want to let everybody know, hey, I'm here. They go straight to they check in. I don't know. It's awesome when I see it, because I'm just there on the side watching, and I'm like, fuck. Man, this is legit.
Yeah. That's part of things we talk about, like in the practice and the way we carry ourselves. I read this book about becoming a trial lawyer,
Okay.
because you can be different types of lawyers, obviously, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then you can also do specific jobs within that section of the law.
Okay.
And so in the book, it talks about how each type of lawyer has their own personality as well. Like, you have the stigma with criminal defense lawyers.
Yeah.
You have it with district attorneys. You have it with civil litigation lawyers, family law lawyers. And so one of the things that is big in family law that I do a lot of is you always hear, oh, how can you do all of that? Because there's a lot of emotion in it. It's a lot of when I started doing family law, I thought of it as I was separating families. And when I really learned what I was doing, it really was making the situation better for them, helping them continue their life in a sense, and then continue to be their own family, just separate. But I wasn't separating them, and that was my first thought. And so while we're talking about the way we carry ourselves, the first impression, and just being a light for our people. I try to instill that everywhere I go. Like you said, in the courthouse, I am one that walks in with my chest up because I know that when I walk in, I'm also being looked down on because I'm one of the brown Latino lawyers in that courthouse.
Absolutely, bro.
And
Absolutely.
Yeah.
there aren't a lot.
That's what, and like I said, and I don't say I say that because that's what I see, and I'm like, and in my head, I put myself in your guys' mindset where you have to walk in like that. It's kind of just it's funny because I always relate everything back to sports or it's a team where you walk in with a certain mindset. You're like, and if you've ever competed, you have that like somewhat competitive nature. And you're like, hey, I gotta get zoned in, I gotta get my mindset. So I could just imagine because you smirk, so I'm like, okay, he knows what I'm talking about. He knows what I'm talking about.
He walks into that court like he's the man. He's the man of the hour. Like poof.
Oh yeah.
Mr. Hernandez in the building. That's how he walked in the building right now. He said, "Yeah, that's me. What's up?"
My shit's in the front. Park it.
Yeah. He said, "Luis, where's the ballet at?" I was like, "You got one, man."
Sophie said, "I don't know." Hey, Sophie, I don't know if you can discuss, but she said, "Is there a case you've done where they done the crime?"
The crime. We always say someone allegedly did something. We never say my friend pushed him. He allegedly pushed him.
That's key.
You guys are learning something.
Taking notes.
Yeah.
Taking notes.
No, but I mean, in a lot of these cases, there's you do have video evidence. You have police reports. You have witnesses, and so that's what we work on putting all of that together to make a case. Or you hear a lot about plea agreements. We work to get a better plea deal.
As I said, it's a good question.
Has anybody ever tried to bribe you?
No.
No.
I will say this. I've heard not bribe me, but they've said like something like, we're not getting paid a lot of money to do this, and I'm like, I'm here to work. I'm not worried about how much I'm getting paid right now.
Yeah.
And so, unfortunately, that was from another attorney who was like, let's try to figure this case out. I'm like, I'm gonna work for my client, not for what's convenient for you.
Yeah, not just a drop. Yeah, absolutely, bro. And bro, I think that's what if you carry that character, dude, for the rest of your career, I think that I could see it, dude. I'm gonna say, hey, yeah, one day when I was doing QB Sports, I interviewed Javier Hernandez. I was like, believe it or not,
Yeah, man.
That's dope, man. So just real quick, I know earlier you mentioned about either you said sometimes you thought at first you were separating families, or kind of putting them in a better position, but I could just imagine in your position, like I said, in your shoes, sometimes you have to be brutally honest with some people, right? Like, hey,
Yes.
dude, this is the case. It's this is what it is. It's either it's not looking good, or we can do this. I can sure try, but it's not looking, and it sucks. I'm pretty sure it sucks because a lot of people probably come to you with like either a last hope, or like, hey, dude, can you get me at this, or can you help me fix this? And I know sometimes it might be hard for you to be brutally honest because I'm pretty sure you hear some stories that are not just they sound. It sucks. It sucks. 'Cause,
I've learned to be harder on my clients.
Okay.
To say, yeah, hey, this is the reality. Like, not me trying to figure out a solution, or solution to a problem where there is no solution. I tell them the way it is, and the best example I can give you of that is in immigration. If you've done certain things, this is what's going to happen, and there's no way to stop it. The only thing we can do is buy more time.
Okay.
And so we tell them straight up, hey, look, at the end of the day, the result's going to be the same. There's nothing we can do. But some people, I said this to someone just the other day, I said, some people feel like paying money makes them feel like they're helping.
Mhm.
And I said, I've told families, look, so one of the piece of advice that I would give them is, this would be better money for you to save sometimes, so that you can help your family member once they arrive back to their country, get established, do what they need to do, and have a place to live. Um, and so that's the hard truth on that end.
Yeah.
Um, some other cases, we just always say there's a risk. There's always a risk.
And I'll tell you what, bro. Right now, I mean, it's just from the small experience I have. My dad got arrested when I was 15. He got arrested. Whatever. He was. They arrested him for what he did. Blah blah blah. Obviously, we bailed him out, and then after that, we were looking for lawyers. For what what he did. What he did was, I said, it was a property crime at the time, but back then in California, it was before they lessened the kind of the burden on property crimes. Back then, whatever he did was considered a felony, and as opposed to now in California, it's considered a misdemeanor. But fine. Fast back, rewind back then, he was looking for lawyers. I remember going to a bunch of meetings with him, and I remember he ended up choosing a lawyer so he talked to a bunch of lawyers, and I remember one lawyer told him, hey, you can do up to 15 years for this, or you can do 10, but we could figure it out. And it hurt him to hear that stuff, so it scared him, so he kept obviously asking around. So he went with the one that told him, hey, you're not gonna do any jail time. We're gonna get you parole probation for a year, 3 years, and you're not gonna do jail time. I promise you that.
Yeah.
So sure enough, it was a. I don't want to. Never mind. I was about to say the race, but it was a certain lawyer. He promised him this, and when I said, yeah, here, boom, let me get, threw him up a crap load of money. Sure enough, the case went on, and it came to the point where after they did the prelims and they did all they needed to do, and that same lawyer told my dad, hey, look, Jose, they're offering us this deal, 2 years. And he's like, it's a great deal, you should take it. And my dad's like, what the fuck, like, what the hell, bro? He's like, 2 years, you'll probably get out early because of good behavior, you'll be fine. And my dad was so upset, but the lawyer was straight honest, like, Jose, look, you're an Hispanic, got arrested for this at certain, so look at the county you're in, all right? Do you really want to go up against a jury in this, in this county and kind of throw the dice? So my dad said, nah. So he took the deal, but when he got out, I remember him telling me, he's like, in his head, and he told me, like, screw that. And like I said, I wasn't involved as a kid. He made sure to get me out of it, help me stay out of it. But this is after, like, when I was already in adult, he talked to me about it, and he was telling me, like, yeah, never again will I trust a lawyer. So
Yeah.
He said that, and I could just imagine that happens a lot, because that what you said right there is, instead of being brutally honest with him from the start, you sugarcoated him for it, and I'm pretty sure there's lawyers like that out there, and
and it's unfortunate, because your dad had spoke, like you said, he spoke to a few other lawyers, and then it came down to one for it to ruin his idea of all lawyers. And yeah, we've had situations like that where people come in and are like, hey, this is what happened, and I'm like, well, I see why you're in that situation, and sometimes it's an understandable situation where really maybe the attorney hasn't done anything wrong, and it's just got to give it time. The cases sometimes do take time, so it does take patience, but it also takes communication. That's one of the things that I've been working on a lot more, is communicating with clients, communicating really with potential clients more than anything. That's the key, right? Because potential clients, once they become a client, they're able to spread the word. But potential clients, if they go somewhere else, they don't go away thinking that lawyer was trying to cheat me or something.
Absolutely.
Communication has been super key for everything that we're doing. We keep a master calendar of everything that we've got going on. Court dates, you can't miss court. Deadlines, big deadlines.
How big is your team?
Right now it's 4 of us.
4?
4 of us, and then we have other attorneys around us that have been doing it for just as long or longer, and they help us with different cases as well. So workers' comp is a big part of our practice, and in workers' compensation, people are getting hurt at work, and these people have life-altering injuries,
Absolutely, absolutely, bro.
and so we work with them. It can be 5 years, can be 7 years. The quick one can be like a year. Um, but we work with them for 5 7 years, and then they're with us for that long, until they're done getting their treatment. And so we get to learn about them, get to learn about their life, and that comes with the work as well.
And I know maybe it happens more now before, but I remember like there was so many probably in the past where so many. I'm gonna say Hispanics. Like I said, I'm a Hispanic guy, so I'm gonna say Hispanics. That I know of, and like I said, I know there's other races too, but I'm only speaking from my perspective because this is what I saw growing up.
Yeah.
So many times I had uncles, and my dad's friends that they get hurt. They get hurt as they're working, but it's I think a lot of us grew up with this like machismo mentality that it was all like, okay, let me take a day off and then let me back at it, and this injury grows over time, and it's just something that that it's good that you're helping people like that, because sometimes I think there's a lot of people that are too embarrassed to or just kind of stay quiet.
Well, here, clip this. I think this is a clip for everybody right here. Just because you're not working legally, it does not mean that you can't receive compensation through workers' compensation. So I know we have a big community who works here without their documents or any type of legal document to be employed, and so they think that when they get hurt, they can't do anything. That is not true. Okay. So I think that's really important, a piece of information that everyone needs to know. Just because you're working as an undocumented person doesn't mean you can't be compensated.
Absolutely, absolutely, and bro, that we will clip that. I'll make sure to clip that after the show. And like I said, we put the stream up on YouTube after. So I mean, if somebody watches it, it's an advice that we'll definitely give, and we'll definitely make sure to spread that news around. But with that being said, we're gonna get another game back in here. So let's get another game in.
Yeah. Yeah, man. We've had some people who fall off the ladders.
Oh damn.
And those injuries are bad because you land on your back, or if your ladder falls to the side. We had a guy who broke his teeth, broke his wrist, his back. He had to have, so he's had multiple surgeries.
Yeah, oof. That's rough, bro. I just imagine. And so how can someone find you? I know there's Instagram, but is there like is there a website that you use, bro, or how can people find you?
Well, I'm pretty easy guy to get a hold of.
Okay.
Like you said, I have my Facebook. I have my Instagram, Latino OKC. I'm on Twitter. I think it's OKC Latino. But I'm all over social media. But then aside from that, we have our website, donehdz.com. That's done in Hernandez. We've been working on our website and revamp it, but it's a work in progress.
Okay.
But like I said, most of my contacts really come through my social media, because everyone. Think about how many people spend their time on social media.
Absolutely.
Like how much time people spend on social media a day. It's so easy, Hey, bro, this. Hey, this. And I've also had the opportunity to meet a lot of people at schools. I gave a speech at USAO not long ago, and at UCO as well.
Nice.
And so I've had the opportunity to also kind of connect with some of the people that I met at those things.
Very, very. Seeing that, dude, it's great. That's dope, dude. The fact that you're able to speak and like I said, we take it as an honor. We're able to get your words, and we're able to put it on through Twitch, and for us, that's awesome, man. That's awesome that you could be here.
Thank you, man.
To us.
Yeah, another advantage. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so having that guy while you were going to school to be a lawyer, were you ever discouraged?
Yeah,
you were kind of like, oh man, I don't know if this is gonna pan out, and I'll get more into why I'm asking that when we take the break. But I just wanted to know if there was ever a point where you're kind of like, oh man, like,
yeah, so
I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to even do what I want to do.
Yeah, so there was actually a point before I had DACA when I felt that way because I was applying for schools, I was getting accepted for schools, and then it came time to go to college. And I had scholarship money to OSU, Stillwater, MacU, a few other places, but I wanted to go to OSU and Stillwater to study architecture.
Okay.
And they give me all this scholarship money, and I get my classes, I'll do all that good stuff, and like a month before the school is supposed to start, they call me and tell me that the money that they had offered me, I'm not able to accept, or that they can't give it to me because
Uh-huh.
I didn't have DACA and I didn't have any immigration status, and we weren't allowed to accept federal money or state money.
Right. Right.
And that happened right before I entered Mid-America, or OSU, right? And so after OSU calls and tells me that, I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna go to school. I don't need to go to school. I'm over that. I was pretty upset, you know?
Yeah, as you should be. As
Right.
you 100% should be, bro.
Yeah, and I feel like that's the sentiment with a lot of people before DACA, and even after. That you like. My experience was DACA wasn't around when I graduated from high school. I got accepted into San Diego State University and then Michigan. But then, I mean, I wasn't dumb. I knew that there was no way in hell I was going to be able to pay out-of-state tuition in those schools and all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
But and then when you would apply for like FAFSA or stuff like that, they would always ask for a social. Well, at the time, it was like, well, I don't have one. And then they would ask for like parents' social or something like that. So that's where my question. That's why I asked is like, I know I'm not the only one. Because they're in the beginning, yeah, it sucked. I mean, I was just like, dude, I don't even know
Yeah.
if I kind of want to go back to Mexico. Like,
Yes, I had
didn't
that
know
same
what
feeling.
I didn't know what the next move.
I'm very sorry to interrupt you. I want to make
Yes, sir.
sure he answers this question for one of our viewers before they get off. But Lisa, 211366 said, I would imagine that if someone is undocumented, they would be afraid of trying to get workers' comp. Maybe freeing it would put them on the radar. What is your advice on
Yeah.
that?
So it's important
Good
to that we have different levels of courts, and so different levels of courts do different things. And the workers' comp court is completely different from any type of immigration court or anything like that. So they wouldn't really be put on any type of radar for immigration purposes. And if you were to apply for some type of immigration stuff, you would want immigration to know that you've been working, that you can care for yourself too. So working is important as an undocumented person. Oh. Coming out. It's Russ, he's pushing me. So no, I think my tip on that would be to get the compensation that you need. You've been working your butt off for this person. This person's been paying for that insurance, and you're not gonna get the treatment anywhere else. So it's a necessity at that point. So yeah, I mean, when you apply for an immigration benefit, immigration does want to see, like I said, that you can work for yourself, and they'll also ask you where you worked for the last 5 years. They want to know that. So that is important. One thing that is difficult though is, like, say you have you're working for your cousin, and your cousin doesn't have workers' comp insurance. Well, then what do you do then?
That's true. That's actually a tough one, bro. Not you.
Yeah.
That was a good question.
Yeah, that was a good. It's in that specific scenario. I'm just like, oh damn.
Yeah.
That's it. That's specific. Oh damn, that's rough. Especially when it's family.
And
like
this goes for business owners. Look into the insurance laws in your state. because in Oklahoma, if you get if someone gets hurt and you don't have workers' comp insurance, you can be fined by the state, and I think it's up to $50,000 for not having insurance. It's like $1,000 per day or $500 per day or something like that.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
So business owners is important to one have your, the right insurance for your business, and then workers' comp insurance.
At least we're never hiring anyone.
Or yeah, you can have workers' comp insurance for yourself. That's important too if you don't have any type of health insurance or something like that. But we also work a lot with businesses, reading contracts, putting contracts together, investment contracts, operating agreements, things like that, forming your business. You get a lot of advice from accountants. We don't do anything with taxes,
Gotcha.
but we can help you, protect your business and contracts and things like that.
Okay. Would you right now? Do you have like a mentor? Like, is there like a go-to mentor for you, or do you just have a bunch of mentors?
Yeah. So really, the people in my office have been kind of my mentors for now because they're so available.
Gotcha.
A lot of them. Well, let me see. Altogether, they have like 70 years of experience.
Got it.
They're older guys, and so they've been, just a ton of information for me. But then I guess a mentor, if you want to say mentor. Ahorita I don't have someone that I would consider a mentor. The true definition of a mentor. The guys that I work with, I'm learning a lot as far as just the law and the practice. But what I would consider a mentor, not exactly.
Okay. Okay. Makes sense.
I was part of this group that's called the Oklahoma Association for Justice.
Okay, what is that, bro?
And it's a group of attorneys who actually go to trials.
Oh, damn.
What's that?
Got him.
Good, good. I say actually go to trials because, like 95% of the cases that happen are settled before you go to a trial.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And so this group of attorneys kind of prides itself in being trial attorneys, because we're not just going to settle, we're not just going to come to an agreement, we're going to work and we're going to fight your case all the way.
Okay.
So I was able to learn a few things from them. They put on, because of COVID, we couldn't meet in person.
They're coming.
I don't see them.
But they put together a lot of classes for us to learn from each other. We call them CLEs, continuing legal education.
Okay.
So us as attorneys were required to do certain CLE hours every year.
Really? Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Kind of keep you on your toes. Keep you sharp.
On our toes, yeah. Because there's always law reforms, there's like criminal law reform, there's immigration. Like I said, immigration stuff's always changing.
Found one over there on the right, and then there's one right here.
Down low.
Pushing with you, bro.
Double kill.
Team wipe?
That was a team wipe, yeah.
Ah, boy. Good job.
Low.
Dude, did we find our third, Luis? Damn, bro.
No.
Did we find our third?
Damn.
Nah, bro, you're gonna have to stop this lawyer stuff. All right, we found you weird.
We'll pay you with pizza and beer.
I'm hard.
Best that we can do.
Yeah. Another side gig, huh?
Yeah.
And I love doing these other things because I know that as much as I can be a lawyer for the rest of my life, it's not the only thing I want to do.
He's inside the building.
I'm gonna grab my loadout real quick,
Yeah.
Luis.
Oh damn.
Do you need help? Never mind, I'll help you out first.
Yeah, they flashed me.
Right outside.
They're inside. I'll go around. Oh, let's go get our loadout. We're just camping. There's a loadout over there. That's only one guy.
Yeah, it's only one. Little punk. Bro, he's trying to snipe us? Come on, man, homie. That's it. M13 is in here, baby. Come on, bro. Stick your head out. Stick your head out. Do it. Do me the favor.
Yeah, but one thing about being a lawyer and then just kind of working in the legal field is that it's something that you can do for a long time.
Absolutely.
You know? I grew up working pallets. I don't know if you guys know.
What are those?
So I'll give you an example. Damn, where'd you die, bro? Down low.
Where's he at, Luis?
He's inside, bottom floor. You guys can buy me back there real quick. We can jump him.
Oh yeah.
Just drop your
Yeah,
cash
can you
right
drop
there.
your money at the store, bro, and then cover me? And I'll
Yeah, I
buy it
guess.
back.
Yeah, he's in
Oh,
Yeah, homie.
I'll get him real quick. I'm sorry. What was the last question? I remember.
You were explaining. Shoot. I lost track. Sorry, I got killed.
Yeah.
I'll come back after we
Sure, come back.
we take a little
Yeah.
break.
I think he bounced. He knew the smoke was coming, little punk. Little punk.
Oh, my sniper.
Oh. Is that you,
Oh, that
Luis?
was me. Damn it. Damn it.
Where they at? Where they at?
Oh, that was just me. That was just me. I was trying to get my sniper right here, but it's stuck in the wall.
Damn, Javier within 5 pieces. Woo!
Shout out to Javier.
Javier with the 5 pieces. Thank you, that's really good.
Shout out, huh?
Oh, I'm so mad.
Wait, man, bro, you took your rifle?
No, my rifle, the one that I died, it's in the wall. I can't get it out. It's all good.
I'm sorry, partner.
Where to next?
Give me another one.
Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone.
How did the football factory start?
Well, that's a good question.
Yeah, man. Like I said, you actually asked if I refed before, or if I refed. Yeah, so I actually refed for a while. I worked at ISA.
Nice.
Okay.
For 2010, when I started college, I got a job scorekeeping.
Okay.
So I did the scorekeeping for like a year and a half, and then the scorekeepers made $8 and the refs made 12. So I was like, I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna make maybe 12 bucks, so I'm here.
No question.
Yeah.
And so then I refed. And then after I ref for a while, once the DACA came through, actually, I was able to get a job in the office because the ref jobs were paid cash through the people that were playing.
Yeah.
Somebody give me money for a UAV.
And so while I was working at ISA, bro, they asked me to coach or to put together teams for people who had never played or
Right.
people who were looking for teams. And we had so many people come in, bro, that I had like 10 teams at one point for myself.
Nice.
All ages, from 6-year-olds to 16-year-olds. And so I gained a ton of, that was like my first real coaching experience, and I was just thrown in, bro. They were having me manage the teams, all of it, scheduling, ton of practices, de todo. And so
Yeah.
anyway, I didn't want to stop teaching soccer after. And so Joe, Jay Alvarez got caught with the same job basically. And so then he was working at ISA after I left, and he had the same job, and so we noticed that there was a need for more soccer outdoor,
Right.
and so we got together and said, you know, this is something that we can do, and we just needed a name for it, really. We just needed a name for having soccer outside and, you know, being part of a organization. And Football Factory made sense, and I had seen a name similar to it in California, and there's a movie called Football Factory, and so we just said let's put more soccer into Oklahoma.
Nice.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, it's definitely grown here a lot. It's been growing a lot.
Yeah,
At least I feel like, especially with the energy coming in too, that kind of helped it out a little bit.
yeah, man, and we were fortunate enough that we were hired by Energy actually to organize their camps.
Coaches.
I've been sighted!
Close. Dude, they're
Broke a
pretty,
shield over there.
pretty trashy.
Oof.
Oh,
Getting
there's
in the
one
car.
coming up. Yeah.
Which one, Big Bertha?
He's right behind Big Bertha. Oh, right here too.
Yeah. They got cracked me. Oh, I got snipers all over me.
Oh yeah. Oh, gotta go. We gotta go.
Got one. I got one.
We're down. I think we got a team just ahead of us in.
Found another one over there in the back.
Okay, cool, cool, cool.
Down.
Alright, let's go. Let's push, 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 push.
Right there. He's gonna be to your left. He's gonna be to your left. Nice.
That was a team wipe. I don't know if his other homies died.
I got the other one. He died.
I think there either should still be one here.
Oh no, he's
He
over here.
died too. He died too.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Alright, guys, we're on a good one right now, guys. We got this.
And yeah, man, after Football Factory started, we noticed just how much need there really was for the game.
Yeah.
And you know, like you said, it's continuing to grow. And there's only it can only grow, you know. It's not like it's gonna
Yeah.
stop. We just had
It's the right
a
mentality.
player that grew up playing here and then went to TCU.
Track by an enemy team. Stay
She
sharp.
was drafted into in the NWSL.
UAV entering the AO.
You know, so that's a
Oh
big
yeah,
deal.
yeah, yeah.
Her name's Yasmin Ryan. That's a big deal, man. She's a
Enemy
It's
UAV
dope.
overhead.
yeah. Give it
I
up.
saw them. I saw them.
Do you feel like MLS will ever come to Oklahoma City?
La verdad, I don't think just yet, you know?
Be
I
advised.
think it's gonna
it
stay at
will.
USL level.
People resupply.
Yeah, it's gonna take a little
Careful when
while.
you go up there. Let me know if I'm clear.
Uh,
Go up there. Am I clear?
There's oh damn, you went up, bro. But there's potential for sure.
Cover me, cover me,
Enemy
cover me.
soldier incoming.
Oh, there's a sniper.
I see
I'm
it,
stuck.
I see it.
Jose, I'm stuck. I can't even move.
On your feet, let's go.
This looks weird.
I don't know what my body's doing.
Oh.
Somebody that's here.
Yeah, I killed his homie. They're down there over there.
It says they're up here. Or they're coming up.
Where?
Like look at
Where's
your
the
heartbeat.
sniper?
Look at your heartbeat.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're right under us.
Yeah. Oh. Think they're trying to push out with the gas, maybe?
Yeah, I was gonna say, should we jump now or wait?
Uh,
Oh, they're right here. Look. Oh yeah, I'm getting shot at.
let's go.
There's one down here.
Oh damn.
Damn.
Down one.
Nice, bro. Yeah, right there, Luis. Get it.
Hey. Nice.
Nice,
Found him.
bro.
Watch out for that sniper though. What's your favorite age
Freaking
group?
landing it, bro.
The coach.
My favorite what, sorry?
Age group, the coach.
It was probably like 12, 14. Oh, downed him with the grenade. Nice.
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 See if we can
Still up there.
Gas is inbound.
Well, it's just
Marking new
intense,
safe
bro.
zone.
Letting
Like how
go.
we're like having like a casual conversation.
Oh, just right here outside. Cracked one right here with me.
Outside of me, on me.
Got him, I got him, I got him. Got one. Got a team wipe.
Yeah, there's one more. Pulling up.
Oh shoot. Oh, damn.
Where, Luis,
Oh
where?
damn, DMRs.
50
They're
plenty of targets.
they're right here.
Are they on top?
You're gonna have to, yeah. Come get me.
Where are you,
Come on,
partner?
Jose.
Where are you, partner?
Upstairs.
No, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make
No.
it, partner.
Oh, you can buy me back.
Here we go. Team wipe.
Nice, bro.
Yeah, but buy me back real quick.
Cover me.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Gas is moving.
Don't go up there. They've got eyes on us.
Where is it? Where is the second fucking?
They're right there.
Marking rally point. Gridden, we're inside.
Let me get
yeah.
my guns. Just give me the guns.
Push right. Oh, I'm gonna get a lesser.
Impact, no joy. Allied cluster strike inbound.
We can be patient here, bro. We can be patient. Let them make the. We're in no rush. Good.
Yeah, I just didn't want to get stuck here either.
You guys need ammo?
Dropping ammo.
Need it.
They're there.
That
Anyone
grenade.
hit?
Oh, he's jumping down to you. Jumping down.
Ping.
Right there.
Friendly UAV overhead.
Right there.
You've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
Oh, somebody cracked me.
Behind us. He's down low.
Yeah.
Close.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah,
shit.
it's only one.
Two. Slash.
Down one.
One more.
You're upstairs.
Oh, I got sniped at from behind. Northeast.
Oh no, 13. Was mine 13? Alright. I honestly think we can win this game, so focus. We're good. Alright. We got this, fellas. We got this shit.
No questions for right now.
Gas is moving.
Okay.
Nobody breathe. Oh sh. These guys are upstairs still.
That's fine. They're gonna push down. Everybody have a gas mask? There was a gas mask down here, guys.
Yeah, dude.
There's a gas mask down here.
Got one.
Found an
Get
SMG.
it loose.
Good. I got it.
There's also, I think, like a UAV or something. See what that is?
Oh, it. No way. This is not happening.
You can be
I
patient.
mean, you got stuck.
You can be a little patient, guys. You can be a little patient with this.
Oh, shoot.
You've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
Okay, those guys that are right above us, they're gonna have
Yeah,
to
we can be patient with this. Yeah, definitely, bro.
be right above us.
Team here.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Enemies in the area. Disregard loss.
Oh yeah, they're fighting each other over there. On the right, on the left.
He's up here.
Head for target location.
You've got gas moving in.
We got a whole squad just on the other side of this bus.
Push,
They're fighting
push.
over there.
When you push the building. Yeah, push the building.
Moving off.
I heard him.
Stuff. Behind you
Oh,
guys.
he's
Behind you guys.
getting shot at both sides.
Team wipe.
Good shit.
Ooh.
Enemies in the area.
He's in there.
Oh, what the heck?
Me.
Oh no, I'm pushing up.
Alright, don't look at it.
Cover. You can cover. One's landing. Right here, bro, right here. Found the one.
Oh, they're in here. They're in
Ready.
here. They're in here. Do not go in there.
Ah! Fuck!
I think
Oh, dude, that was
I killed
intense.
myself, bro. I killed myself. That was bad.
I think we went ham,
game.
all of us. Let's see what we did.
Yeah, good game.
It was that the first game or second game?
That was the first game. Damn, I got a 10-piece. Damn.
Damn.
Okay. I was there for the assist.
Oh, yeah. Hey, that's all that matters, baby. Ah, damn it. I'm gonna jump on. What time are y'all getting off? I'm gonna jump on at 7. So an hour. I don't really know. It's all honestly. It's all depending on Javier.
Yeah, man, I got time.
So,
I told my wife I'd be home like at 9.
oh, so he's talking about 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock our time, bro.
Our time, yeah.
Yeah, it's like 7 o'clock my time. So you guys are 2 hours ahead.
Oh, your time?
Yeah, he's talking about my time. Cause flight,
Another water, please.
he's also here in California. Damn, bro, we were cooking right there. See, that's how I know. I know you. I know when someone plays just based off how we play with them.
Right. Yeah, bro. Like I said, during quarantine, it was like my go-to, you know, because I was going from work,
Mm-hmm.
or I guess during major quarantine, it was from work to home, and then just being at home with my wife. And so, even then you need some separation from your loved one. And I was like, hey, this is how I'm gonna get away. I'm gonna get on COD and just play for a couple hours and talk to whoever hops on, or if I have some friends on, then I'll play with them and we just, chat it up.
So Marty, when you jump on, it'll be hit or miss. If you're on, bro, great. But it's just dependent on Javier though. But like I said, bro, we'll be on if you're on. We'll jump on. We'll run the quads. No worries, bro.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Yeah, I think I played a couple times with Marty.
Oh really? Oh no way.
Yeah.
Alright, that's enough fucking about. Now we do this for real.
But yeah, I really enjoy playing Call of Duty, man. I've been playing it for like 4 years now, 5 years. For a little while. And to Luis's question about if I ever felt kind of like not like giving up. Whenever I found out that I couldn't take all that scholarship money, my thought was like, well, I'll go to the army, and I'll go through that process. And well,
Suggest you get moving.
I'm happy I didn't. That could have been a major risk. You just never know what could happen when you're in a situation like that.
Yeah. Very, very true. I mean, like I said, sometimes I'm a firm believer of sometimes the positions we're in, they happen for a reason. We're put in positions for a reason.
Yeah. Wait. Oh yeah, Luis is in the restaurant, I think.
Oh, is it? Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah. Right.
Hopefully he gets back in time.
He's back.
Alright, lads, let's get it done.
Sorry, guys.
No worries, bro.
That's not too bad.
Making me tired now.
Nap time, huh? No, so like when I was thinking about becoming a lawyer and then like going to law school, I was a math major. So
Really?
for me to go from math to reading all the time, I really just went from reading numbers to reading, words, and that wasn't easy. So I had to spend a lot of time in the dictionary, figuring out what things meant, learning the new language.
I hate numbers, bro. I hate numbers. I mean,
Yeah, that was one thing it was just easier for me to do numbers than it was to read.
okay. Yeah.
But now that I have to be completely, really fluent in both Spanish and English. but I don't do any real reading in Spanish. I don't know if y'all have ever read in Spanish much.
Yeah,
I have.
I do.
Yeah.
My one of my cousins, she always sends me books to read. Some of them I don't, but then some I do get them, and um, it's very hard. Um, like I don't know, like talking a different language is kind of easy because you know I grew up talking both of them, and I kind of read a little bit because my mom made me read, so I can like learn how to read things in Spanish. But yeah, definitely there's a lot of verbiage that I'm kind of like I have to like read it several times so I can be like, oh, okay, this is what that means.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
very
I've had
difficult.
to. Yeah, I've had to learn how to slow down as well when I'm trying to speak Spanish a lot.
Mm-hmm.
For me, what really helped me is so I was a banker for 5 years, and I always worked in a Hispanic bank. Um, and so that helped me a lot. And I noticed that whenever I started working at the bank, that I really didn't know that much Spanish. I mean, I knew the basics and I knew how to
Yeah.
talk, but then like when you gotta translate, when you translate like financial words to
Yeah.
Spanish, it was hard.
Mm-hmm.
Bounty target
Yeah,
is
that's so
down.
true. You know, I'm thankful for the language because I had a situation where
Closing in.
my partner was talking to a client and the client was really frustrated and just wasn't like completely understanding everything. And he was like, "No, just this, just forget about it. I don't want to do this, don't want to do that." And he was
Your teammate
upset.
has been marked as a high-value target. Keep
And so then I was able to just explain everything to him in Spanish, and you know,
Yeah.
it kind of settled him down, and he understood what was happening. It was like, all right, you know, let's work then. Let's actually do things right.
enemy UAV
Yeah.
overhead.
And yeah, just thankful for the language and being able to speak both.
Hostiles in the area.
Definitely is a great feeling when that happens. Whenever I
Yeah.
was able to help people that you know they don't really know English.
Watch for enemy.
Ooh, on me,
Yeah, I thought I heard somebody
going down.
coming out.
Oh, pretty sure you get this too, where you explain something to a client, but then you have to like explain it over and over again. And sometimes like
Yeah, yeah,
they'll
yeah.
call back and be like, wait, hold up. Can you explain that to me one more time? Yeah, that was one of the things when I was working at the bank.
Yeah.
But it never really stressed me out or bothered me. I was just like, well, I always put myself in like if it was my parents or my grandma, you know, and they needed help.
Oh, what?
Moving. Enemies in the area.
Oh damn.
Uh,
Most wanted target
I
eliminated.
was focused on the wrong thing there.
Come in actual. Ready for recon flyover.
UAV entering the
Yeah,
AO.
you know, there's some people that
Surviving earns them redeployment.
have just never been listened to.
Yeah.
And so when they come talk to me, I have like I know I have to listen, you know, if not I'm not going to be able to give them a good answer, or
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can't like hear one thing and avoid the other thing.
Your teammates
Yeah.
man in. They're returning to base. Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply.
I always had like old ladies, little old Mexican ladies, always waiting for me to make like a simple deposit. But
Your teammate
Oh,
got
I cannot win a
proper
gulag.
We're sending them on. Victory rests on your shoulders. Finish the mission.
Yeah. Because it's like you said, it's one thing just speaking Spanish, and then it's another translating a different language. Like you said, business, finance, things like that. That's a whole
Yeah.
different language. I still have a it's like a 25-page dictionary of legal terms that I found. I think it's like from the state of Connecticut that they put together.
uh-huh.
And yeah, just
Oh, that's awesome.
a list of ton of legal words.
Get to the target
Um,
area.
so you know how to say them.
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause you
Oh.
definitely one wrong word and
It just rests on your
it
right.
can mean
Yes.
totally something different.
Yeah, so one of the kind of traumatizing translating experiences I had is there was a family who had just lost their daughter in a car wreck,
Oof.
and I had to go. Oh, and I had to go translate for them in front of the DA.
Yeah.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was young, so the hardest part was that I was young, and so I didn't have as much experience.
Yeah, that's rough.
Good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean it's
And
taking
it
me.
doesn't help. That's very emotional.
Mhm.
You know, situation. Oof.
Yeah, very.
So whenever you're translating stuff like that, like in a situation like that, do you put your own flavor to it, like, or do you like? 'Cause I've seen some people that like translate and they like translate like word for word,
Yeah.
but
Yes.
it's like very robotic and
Hey,
not
bro, here, homie.
I don't know. It's just very robotic.
Oh, damn.
What?
Damn. How's that possible?
Yeah. So. Oh,
If you survive, you earn your freedom.
one more. Yeah. So unfortunately for me, or fortunately, I guess, yeah, I get to put my own flavor on things because I'm the one just speaking to them more than anything now.
Yeah.
Anytime we go to court, we take a translator,
Gotcha.
and we take it for the same reason, so that we can be focused one on our case, and then
But if you lose, you
so that they get an accurate translation, and the judge prefers it.
Right. Right. Damn, they were hunting me, bro.
Yeah.
AIA. It's up to you.
Yeah, so I get to, I just get to speak to them sometimes. I also, like you said, some people I do have to repeat it to. So I keep that in mind, that we don't all come also from the same background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because
And-
people from like Chilangos talk way different than people from, the north, or there's different slangs and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, and then part of it is also like an example is like I had this situation where a Brazilian couple needed help, but their Spanish
Oh.
and their English weren't great.
Yeah.
And I learned some Portuguese through one of my teammates, and so he was the one that really was like, "Yo, learn Portuguese. You could use it someday." And fortunately, I knew enough so that I could understand their broken Spanish, and I wouldn't say broke. I don't know if broken is the correct term, but their Spanish and Brazilian or Portuguese, sorry, so that I could understand and communicate with them. And her husband spoke Spanish, and so being able to just kind of work that in, it was just those languages kind of coming together that has been so important for me. And I hope that anyone who does have a second language, practice it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Did you guys answer Lisa's question? Says Javier, seeing as you have overcome many obstacles to where you are, what is the one thing you would tell other DACA recipients regarding reaching your dreams? I have friends that have DACA, and many of them feel like they're just setting themselves up for failure due to their status, so they don't even try. Yes. So yeah, that was back to that question whenever I asked you about, if there was ever like a moment where you were kind of like, screw this, I'm moving back to Mexico, or I'm wasting my time, and so yeah, what would you say to those dreamers, and what have, I guess, just give us your experience and how you overcame that situation.
So I've been fortunate to help at least, I would say, 50 plus DACA recipients. And one thing that I myself felt was that we didn't have anything to live for because it's all going to go away. But we also have to think about the other side. What if something good does happen in the future and we're able to stay here for the rest of our lives? Are we going to start later when we could have started now?
Yeah.
you know, this is the opportunity that we have right now, and we have to make the best of it and build as much as we can for ourselves and for the generations after us. Because it
Right.
isn't just about us at one point or another. My wife and I have decided not to have kids just yet, and it's not that we don't want to think about setting up a future for our children, but we're thinking about our moment right now, our opportunities right now, right? But we want to break that generational poverty, that generational trauma, all of that. Like we want to break that.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
And so yeah, I mean, you know, for those who do have DACA, or even people who are undocumented, we have people who are undocumented that are doing great things, that continue to do great things, and continue to be, you know, successful for what successful means to some. Um, but if you don't build here, when you do, if you are removed from the United States, well, are you gonna have the same mindset there, like? Or are you going to build there because now that's where your future is? Your future is right now is here. This we have if we think about our parents have lived here for undocumented for so long, if they've made their future here. Yeah,
Right.
they've han salido adelante, so we can too, because they've set us up for, you know, they set up a better platform for us to continue, say, succeed and push on and just do better, I think, more than anything. Um,
And, you
so
know, I think it also helps to have people like you that make it big. You know, because like for me, that I have DACA, and I do. There are times that I do feel like that, where I guess my current state of mind is like that. You know, like why am I gonna start now? You know, like I don't even know if I'm gonna be here a month from now, a year from now, 2 years from now. So why waste my time and money? So I mean, your point of view is it's awesome, and to see people, like I said, to see people like you, like when they told me that you had that guy and you were a lawyer, I was like, what the hell?
like
Like,
how, right?
yeah, and I was because like for me, and crazy stories. I was actually having this conversation with my cousin Jose's wife. She was here, and a couple of days ago, and I remember telling my mom, she was like, "What do you want to do when you grow up?" And I was like, I think I was like 11 or 12, and I was like, I want to work at the White House. I don't know why. And then you know, as I got older, then I was like, then DACA wasn't around. I was like, that dream just kind of like, you know. And then I've had plenty of friends that have DACA, and same thing. You know, they want to do this, they want to do that, and they are either told no, you can't do it, and then they just kind of give up. Me included. There's been times where I'm just kind of like, whatever, dude. I'm not gonna do it. But then when you hear stories like yours, it's really inspiring. Like that's insane. You're a lawyer, and you had that guy, and you just said, "F it. I'm sticking around. I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna pick the best out of the situation." So. Definitely for me, it's an honor. It's amazing to meet you and have you in the cube. And to me, like I said, I have that. So to me, it's even a more amazing feeling just to see a fellow dreamer achieve their goals and achieve their dreams. So yeah, definitely appreciate that, man.
And I tell you what, Javier. And you know this the whole point of why we like doing this, guys, is not because it's not just Oklahoma City. It's like Jerry, he's out here from he's in Los Angeles. Sometimes we have viewers and they watch from the South, up in the East Coast, up in another country, like Sophie mentioned it earlier. I have somebody dealing with visa issue. It goes beyond just that. So for you, that you're able to spread your knowledge throughout throughout different states, throughout different just countries.
Yeah.
It's crazy, and it's great to have on just like this to give everybody advice, and just to kind of give 2 cents for Lisa, and to Marty saying never give up. Yeah, I would say whenever you have friends that feel down like that, because I think we've all had family members and friends that we just see them. Sometimes they're just going through some shit. I mean, life sometimes hits us hard as hell, and we see our friends going through some shit. But I guess the biggest thing, if we could ever give people advice, is one, never give up, and two, just be there for them.
Yeah.
I mean, let them know. I mean, meet, let them know about Javier, because I guarantee you somebody random reaches out to either the Cube or Javier or to anybody on the chat reaches out and says, hey, this is what I'm going through. Like fuck, I need some give me some words. What can I do? And I guarantee you, people are more than happy to help. And I've noticed that as much as I've noticed there's bad in this world. There's so much more good in this world, and I've met so many people that are willing to help out in a heartbeat. Like so, ain't nobody perfect in this world, but I've noticed that people are very very willing to give help and give hand, and I've experienced it firsthand. So yeah,
For sure. Yeah, I really like this comment or just the phrase "never give up," because it really is like kind of like Luis was mentioning. We get to a point where someone tells us no, and sometimes there's really nothing you can do. But there's always an option to do something else. I think is important to also like keep in mind. My option, like I said, was my idea was to become an architectural engineer from the get-go. I was like, I want to build houses and have neighborhoods and this and that. And then he was like, well, I'll be a math major. And then we said, what do you want to be when you grow up, right? Well, I still have a dream of one day becoming an astronaut. Like, bro, if I could be an astronaut, go into space, come on, that's one of my biggest dreams.
That's yourself.
And I met a girl who wanted to. Oh, my bad. Were you saying something?
No, bro, no. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I met a girl who wanted to go to NASA and work for NASA, but because she had DACA, she couldn't get certain clearances from the government.
Yep.
Right, and so yeah, sometimes there's literally nothing you can do, but you can do other things to prepare for when that opportunity does come.
Absolutely, that's well said, my friend. Exito said, "Hey guys, great night to have a lawyer. Just got pulled over. Need legal advice. Give me out, Exito. I'm pretty sure me and Javier can both help you out with this. Give it to us. Give it to us, bro.
Yeah, that's what's going on.
Give me it.
My man Exito was going 60 on a 25.
I will help you get out of it.
Driving school. Man, that's one of the things I've told my little brother. My little brother was getting a few speeding tickets here and there, and then he got his license suspended, and then he got pulled over again. And I was like, dude, what are you doing? Like, I got onto him. I said, look, one, you have the privilege to have a driver's license, and you're messing it all up because you want to go fast on the road. Like, what are you doing, bro? I said, one, you're putting yourself in danger, and you're putting other people in danger. And from the things that we've done in car wrecks, you learn so much about what you should do to, one, protect yourself, and then make sure that others don't wreck themselves either. But like, one of my tips is before you even enter the intersection at a green light, if you're not coming to the green light, you say, because the green light's been there, always look both ways to make sure there's not one car trying to zoom by and get that last second red light,
I'm a firm believer in that, bro. I'm a firm believer in that. Exito said those Fast and Furious movies be inspiring at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Don't tell my friend. Did you get a speeding ticket? So here's my take on tickets, guys. All right, here's my take on tickets. Like I said, I work a lot with tickets. So here's my take on tickets. Okay, if you this is just advice for the future. If you ever get a ticket, okay, if you know you messed up, like I mean it was obvious as shit. Okay, obvious. One, don't try to talk your way out of it, because it's hard. It's hard to talk your way out of it. And two, if for some reason you already got it, it's already getting ridden. All right, it's already getting ridden. And you know you messed up, go to court, and it's gonna be 50-50. All right, go to court, see what happens. I'm a firm believer in if you feel that it wasn't fair, go fight it. Absolutely, go fight it. And worst case scenario is you get told by a judge, nah, you're wrong, you gotta pay. That's it. Or just go to traffic school, guys. I mean, that's my thing. Go to traffic school. Because honestly, traffic court is. I've seen a lot of traffic court guys, and yeah, you never know. You might have some nice people that are like, we don't care. They'll just let you. A lot of people will let you go. So, but yeah, traffic court is is quick, guys. It's crowded in there. People just want to get in and out. So just know that judge that's at traffic court, she might not have the patience to really feel empathy. So unless you have a good case, either just go to traffic school, pay the 300, whatever, 200, 100, $300, and then just don't get that point in your record, because that point in your record stays. And I had to learn that the hard way. I got a point for making a stupid left turn, and it stayed for like almost 3 years. It bumped up my insurance. It just sometimes little investment. Or
Yeah, sometimes we get. Were you gonna say something, Luis?
No.
Yeah, I was gonna. Well, go ahead. I'll ask you after this.
Okay, I was just gonna say that sometimes we get calls for people who are like, yeah, I got a speeding ticket or this or people who don't have access to a driver's license who say, hey, I got pulled over for not having a driver's license. I have to go pay this ticket. Those are all things that can be handled by yourself. That's what I was talking about, that self-help. And that's part of the advice we give. Hey, this is something you can do yourself. Call, ask questions, they'll help you. But if you really want us to help you, this is how much it's going to be. And this is what we're going to do for you. We're going to do exactly what you're going to do, but you'll have us by your side just in case something crazy happens. Or if you just don't want to deal with it by yourself, calendars, making calls, all of that, then we'll do it. So we're there to give support really more than anything.
Yeah, and Marty said honesty is best. Yeah, you could say sometimes honesty is best.
So, have you thought about a political career? Can you have a political career now?
I can as a resident just yet, but if I do become a U.S. citizen, I haven't considered it. No.
You haven't considered it?
No. One thing that about learning about history more than anything has really kind of one of my thoughts is not to work for the government. So I think taking a politician position is working for our people, but it is working within the government, and so that's kind of what's holding me back from maybe even thinking or considering that. But I do have good friends who have done some political work, and I told them, you have to do it because I'm not.
Hey, somebody has to do it.
Somebody has to do it.
So I support them however I can, Maybe a judge one day, but that's a maybe.
So why not? Why don't you want to work in the government?
Dude, them judges, bro.
Yeah.
Them judges, man. Them judges.
I think when you go work for the government, I feel like I think a big piece of it for me is just because of my immigration history, is that I couldn't see myself working for in this government. And two, I love the freedom that I have as a private attorney. I love it. I'm not censored in any way. I can be myself. I don't have to play to this political role. So yeah, those are kind of some of the reasons that I just haven't thought about being in that field of work. And I know people that are in it, and it's been great for them. But yeah, I just don't think it would be for me. And the biggest piece is the freedom. That's the biggest piece for me. I've learned that throughout we were talking about pallets earlier.
Yes, that's what we were talking about.
Pallets, right? So
Yes.
Pallets, there's these wooden crates where they bring in supplies to Walmart.
Yeah.
Right, so
Yeah,
pallets.
yeah.
So I used to work in pallets, and we would work from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. And these pallets are sometimes gigantic, heavy. We're recycling wood, basically.
Yeah.
And so, working a 9 to 5 isn't for everyone. And then, really going through law school and now being a lawyer, I learned that really a 9 to 5 isn't for me.
Tell me about it.
And yeah. So I get to go to the courthouse. Yeah. So I get to go to the courthouse. That seems like a break for me because I'm not in the office. It's like a playing field for me, you know.
Yeah.
Um, I get to schedule things like this sometimes during the day. Um, really, I just have the freedom to do anything. Like I was telling Luis, I got to go to Mexico because the courts were closed. I had my schedule lined up to where everything was perfect. And as long as I plan, then I can continue to do the things that I choose to.
And where did you go again? That way the viewers know.
Yeah, for sure. I went to Mexico City after receiving my green card. I received my green card just before Thanksgiving, and then right after Christmas, really couldn't wait anymore. My wife and I were planning on traveling to to Puerto Vallarta for a wedding in March, and I just didn't want the beach and the resort area to be my first experience in Mexico
Right.
as an adult. And so I took off. I met up with my tia in Hidalgo. We spent a couple days in Pachuca and then spent a couple days in Mexico City. I had a blast, you know, got to visit Frida Kahlo's house, which we just got to see from the outside. But that whole town is beautiful. Got to visit El Estadio Azteca, Arriba la América, right?
Hey.
um, got to ride the little boats in Xochimilco. Had some micheladas. Got to see some pyramids, some ruins, archaeological sites. Dude, it was a whole experience, and it was beautiful to go back for the first time after receiving my green card. You know?
Dude, awesome. I mean, I'm glad that we're able to hear about it. I mean,
Yeah, I was living vicariously through you on your Instagram. I was like,
I'm
ah.
glad that you're able to tell us about it, and you're able. Like I said, dude, I would say congrats. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's when you finally it's finally there. I'm pretty sure it was such a surreal feeling because it's like everything you've worked for, and now I finally get the opportunity. Now, and I'm pretty sure you've wanted this for years, and as I said, me personally, I can just only imagine, that finally feeling like, my mom, she just went back to Mexico about 2 years ago, after almost 34 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing with my brother. My brother, obviously he came here, and he's also with DACA, and he just became a resident about 2 years ago. So same thing. He went with my mom, and for him, obviously, all he knows is here. So
Yeah.
it wasn't as surreal as it was to my mom, because I could just for my mom it was a huge deal. For my brother it was like, okay, I'm going there for mom, but for my mom, when she did it, I was like, hey, you married she married my dad, who he came here when he was 17, married someone here, obviously married someone with papers, got his citizenship in 2002, and after that, that was his. I remember going with him for the first time when he went back, and I remember when he went back, it was such a surreal experience. So, like I said, just that you got the chance to do that is awesome. It's awesome, and like I said, it's a true blessing to be able to hear that.
Yeah,
Was it
man.
emotional for you, or was it kind of like just like I don't know? Was it
Yeah,
like
like a
euphoric
celebration,
or yeah, yeah?
Yeah. It was a total, mix of emotions, of course. One thing that made me sad was thinking about how many people are living in Mexico that will never be able to visit the U.S. I'm like thinking, how many people are living here that will never get to visit Oklahoma? But they're living their life, like that's the life that they want to live, that they've chosen to live,
Yeah.
or it's the life that they've been given, and so they're living it to the fullest. But that made me really sad. It really hurt me, bro, to think about that. Um, but like kind of like you said, Luis, it was one of those things, like it's finally done, like it relief. I felt rejuvenated coming back, so I've been working extra hard these last few weeks because it was a big stress on my back to think about, like, dang, first am I gonna get my green card, and then when I get it, when am I gonna go to Mexico?
Right.
And so getting the green card was just the first step. Getting into Mexico was the second, and the final step was being allowed back into the United States. That's when it all, like, everything just kind of like time warped back to one, and it's like it's all done.
full circle.
Full circle.
Smooth transition.
So, said, were you a little nervous when you were walking? Were you kind of like, oh shoot, dude, is this real?
Yeah.
Are they really gonna let me in?
Yeah, it was. You know, my wife goes, "I'm scared." I'm like, "Scared of what? You're the U.S. citizen."
Yeah.
You know. But anytime you're in front of, say, immigration officials or any type of officer, you know, it can be
Get that,
nerve-wracking.
like,
So.
I remember when I used to go to TJ, like that. When we used to cross the border on TJ as a kid, I remember we used to go make TJ trips to pick up family members. I remember it was always like, as a kid, I was always scared, and whenever like any officer would talk to my parents, I'd just be like, I'm scared, bro. And I don't know if it's because, you know, like growing up, police was not a thing for my family. You know, we never caught the police. We never interacted with them. It was, you get that nervous feeling. You know, St. Border Patrol, any type of agency officials. They you know, me personally, they always gave us a nervous feeling growing up as a kid. So I'm pretty sure, like, when you did that, especially the way that people, it all depends on demeanor, though.
Yeah.
These dudes have an aggressive demeanor. Then
Yeah. Yeah, so they called me up, you know, and they're like, fingerprints. So I put my fingerprints on there, and then they take my picture really quick, and they're like, Javier? Yep. All right, you're good to go. I was nervous that they were going to have to, you know, they're going to check my bags, or that. I was freaking out.
I get it, bro. Well, like I said, I'm glad it was a smooth transition. I'm glad you're back here. You're safe, and I'm glad that you're able to have those memories, and you share them with people. That's also cool that you share them. And I saw that, like, with your posts on Instagram. You don't just, when you share it, you let it be known. Like, the first thing you say is, you know, that you were blessed, and it's a blessing, and that it's opportunity that not many get. So, you know, it's good that you know, it's awesome that you're very much aware of that, and you say it's a blessing.
So your mom's from Mexico City.
Yeah.
Where did you say your dad was from?
So my dad's from Chihuahua.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's my stepdad.
Okay.
But my mom left my biological father, and she came here, and then she met my stepdad here, and he's been with us since I was 2. So he's my dad, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
But next on the list is Chihuahua, so I can go visit, you know, where my dad grew up and his family.
His roots and everything.
The rest of his family there. We don't have a lot of family. He doesn't have a lot of family left down there, but I think he's got a couple tias and a sister.
Oh.
So quick question: does your mom have the Chilango accent?
She's been here 20 years now, so, you know, it's kind of gone away. They have a little different accent, yeah. I mean, you can hear it. I'm not sure if I think I picked it up a little bit while I was out there. Yeah. But when I also visited, sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I also visited Puerto Rico, and I was in Old San Juan, and I mean, after you hear it so much, it just kind of becomes part of your tongue, you know. It's just like it kind of rolls out the way they're saying it.
Yeah.
No, I get it, bro. Every time I'm in Oklahoma, I don't say, hey you guys busy?
Hey, you guys.
Hey, y'all busy? Hey, y'all busy or what?
Yeah.
So I get it, bro.
What are y'all doing?
What y'all doing?
Y'all see that cow yonder?
Yeah, but then when I come back here, I go back to I'm like, what the hell? No, I don't say y'all. I'm not a y'all guy, so.
Yeah.
It's interesting, bro. Very, very cool. You guys want to run another game?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Let's play.
let's go.
Let's go another
Oh, that's
game.
another important thing about language, though. So, like I said, you know, one, I had to learn the language, pero igual, in the courthouse, I have to be on my shiznit, right? I mean, I can't say, Judge, I want to do this. No, Judge, I would like to, or, you know, or we're gonna go do this. No, we're going up to the second floor. You know, I have to enunciate my words and be a bit more formal.
Yeah.
And, you know, I talk with my wife a lot about this. We call it, you know, it's code switching. There's really a word for it. Code switching. But to me, you know, it's been like, one, it shows professionalism, which is of course important in our practice. But two, it also shows that not only that I'm willing to adapt, but that I'm taking my job serious.
Yeah.
And I had to learn really quick that preparation is going to be key in everything and anything that I do, so that I'm not rustling around or trying to figure different things out, so that when I go into the courthouse, I know what I'm talking about. Um, I know what we need to focus on, things like that. Um, so language has been so important right now, that you know we see our people make deals when they don't speak or read English,
Yeah.
and they get caught in a bad deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, unfortunately, not reading English is not always going to be a defense
Yeah.
to when something goes wrong.
You're going to the wall.
Yeah.
Very
So
true.
language is important, my people.
Very, very, very true, my friend. All right, guys. Real quick, thank you guys, everybody that's tuned in so far. Once again, this is Cube Esports Guest Night with Javier Hernandez, lawyer out of Oklahoma City, guys. Thank you guys for everybody that's tuned in so far. We got a couple more games, a couple more questions. Feel free to jump on, guys. Like I said, guys, we've been having fun. We're about 2 hours into the stream, and it's been a good time so far. Vámonos. Vámonos.
Cruz
Ya se
Azul.
armó.
El Gordito 92 said Cruz Azul, bro. I grew up, I kind of grew up as an Atlas fan.
Oh, guardado, huh?
Yeah, and they were always just so young. So to me, I was like, dang, they're always young. So maybe if I ever go play professional, that's the team I can play for.
Yeah.
They were young. Pumas. Pumas
I
used to
really,
be
I really
young.
like Los Cholos right now.
I haven't watched much of it lately. But that is one thing that I'm thankful for, like Energy being here now, because antes, we wouldn't think about being pros, bro.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Now
Ahora,
you can.
now it's even more. It's gonna become normal, hopefully.
Yeah, like it's a good possibility. Absolutely, man.
I'm
Sorry.
excited for their stadium that they're gonna build.
Yeah, that thing's gonna be real nice.
Yeah.
I think they just need to decide where they're gonna do it now.
So now that you're, you know, in the, what's it called? You're in the system. They know who you are. Have you seen any increase of Hispanics that want to be lawyers and want to be in the profession?
Yeah, so I've actually had the opportunity to speak with. I think you got a couple up here. I've had the opportunity to speak with a few students who would like to, who have been thinking about it. So I always love having those conversations, because the main question is always why not, and the main answer for our people is for the most part going to be el dinero, the money.
Yeah.
It's not easy coming up with the money to pay for law school. That.
I downed one, bro. You can put him.
So actually, little by little, the school OCU has also recruited a more diverse class. When I arrived to the school, or in my class, if you want to say my orientation class, there were 170 of us, about 170 of us, and about 5 of us were, what you would call, I guess, diverse.
Right.
And thought that was you, somebody else. So the school has done better. The profession, I think, is doing better overall, and so, I'm happy to see that. Like I said, for me, the more, oh crap, I'm gonna shot it from behind. The more people that we can, top of the tower. The more of our people that we can have in positions like this, the better for us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It just makes, say the courtroom. It would make you more comfortable in the courtroom.
On me, guys.
Stepping waypoint. Target is down. Well done.
Good job.
Head for target location. Come on,
Yeah, do you-
I have seen
go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say do y'all know Cesar Armenta?
Cesar Armenta. No, I don't.
I haven't heard of him, bro.
He's
Please do
a
share.
lawyer here in OKC. Oh,
Cesar. Honestly,
he's a criminal
if
lawyer.
you're from here, I think the biggest lawyer that I've known that's, I would guess, semi-Hispanic is, what's his name?
watch for enemy.
Michael Brooks.
Brooks, yeah.
Yeah. He was like for the longest time the only one.
Yeah. Yeah, so he Cesar Armenta, he does criminal work.
Gotcha.
And he grew up in, went to school at Southeast and grew up in the South Side and all of that. Lives on South Side as well. And so, like, seeing him in the courthouse and the way that he handles himself is also like inspiring to me. Like, oh, okay, I'm not the only one. And
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Speaking of inspiration, do you feel yourself like you're kind of like a
Role model?
symbol, like, you know what I mean? Like, do you see yourself like that?
I understand
Oh
it,
my God,
Down to one,
he got me. He's on the.
down the other one,
You're okay. Get up.
killed one.
Nice.
Damn, this
Nice.
Javi's
Easy.
over here.
Look how calm his voice is,
Wait,
though.
wait, Jose, what are you doing?
Look how calm his voice is, bud.
Javier's that one player where he's like, I got 4 on my left, team wipe.
Yeah,
Oh my God, beast, bro. Let's go, 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 go.
they're jumping down. There's another team behind us.
Oh. Damn.
Downed him.
Damn. Oh, boy.
Survive and you can redeploy. Fight's kicking off.
Then res.
Actually, we're just gonna stick for a trio for now. Owen. Just cause it's guest night, when
Damn, he
we
got
don't
another
have,
one.
we don't have that much longer, bro. So we're just gonna do a trio for now, bro. We appreciate that, though.
You know they're salty.
Yeah.
Just took all their guns.
There's this guy in Z. Oh, dang, I did not see him. Damn.
Damn. Alrighty.
I went
Alrighty.
blind there.
If your team has the cash, they can pay
He's in here.
You got his ass. You got his ass, man. Give him the smoke.
Nah,
Give him the
Yeah, there's
two
one
piece,
more.
bro.
The bounty actually is in there.
he got them guns. Oh, sneaky little bastard. I should have res one of you guys.
Finally,
boy.
a Gulag win. Jeez.
That boy.
Yeah, I mean, part of the goal with being a lawyer and what I'm doing now is, like I said, help as many people as I can first, and also grow around it. That's why Luis mentioned that I have another business, Selva.
Yeah. Touch on that.
Yeah, my wife and I started, we started a plant business. And so during quarantine, my wife and I like cared for our plants, did things with our plants, and did everything we could to basically stay sane. But my wife loves plants. She loves doing things hands-on, and she wants to, eventually open a shop and have a place to work because her parents do upholstery, and so they've
Okay.
always had a shop where they can work at and do things. And she would love to have something similar to that.
Found an AT.
And so one day I was just like, all right, let's start a business and start selling plants. And
So,
that's what it turned into.
question.
Yeah.
Found an
With I guess it's something that people don't really talk about. But yeah, you know, obviously when you started dating your wife, did you have DACA at the moment?
Yes. Yeah.
You did?
So I
You did?
had.
Okay.
Yeah. So I had DACA at that time.
Okay. So my question is, how was that conversation? Because I mean, like, I know with me, I kind of like don't really tell people.
Yeah.
Because in the beginning, people were always saying like, "Oh, you know, some people might use it against
Right
you,
there.
whatever,
Oh,
whatever."
Right.
I don't know.
Never mind. I saw I saw Javier.
Dude, I got
That shit was-
scared.
Oh shit.
So I know when I was in my previous relationship, that was one of the things that I kind of didn't say anything in the beginning, but then once the things started getting serious, I was like, I had to let her know, like,
Right.
yo, like, you know, there's this chance that I might not be here, whatever,
Yeah.
whatever. And she took it amazingly. She took it really well, and you know, even now we're not together still, but she, you know, worries and she's like, "Yo, did you do your, you know, your
Okay. Yeah.
application, things like that?" So, thankfully for
Okay.
me, I had a good experience. But how was that experience with you?
Yeah. So she wants to travel the world, and so part of that was like, you know, this is my situation. And I learned early on, like in like the whole school process, you know, that I needed to be upfront about my situation.
Yeah,
And I've always been told, you know, casate so you can get your papers, and it was just never
yeah,
something that I wanted to do for.
dude. Yes, same. I was always told like, you know, hey, just, you know, that's a day. It's all good and whatever. And even when I was with my previous partner, when she found out, she was like, later down the road, she was like, "We should just get married. That way, you know, you're safe." But to me, it didn't feel right. You know,
Yeah.
'Cause it's like I don't want to get married because, you know, because of that.
Yeah, you don't
You
want that
know,
to be the basis of your marriage, you know.
exactly.
Um,
Which was she wasn't thinking like that, but she was. It was coming from a good
yeah,
point of view that she was like,
of
"Well, we're
course.
together, so might as well."
Yeah, so whenever my wife and I talked about that, like I said, she wanted to, you know, travel the world, and I'm like, well, the only way we're gonna be able to do that is if we, you know, get married at some point, and then I do this and that, and
Yeah,
and so she understood that, and you know, part of the conversation, of course, was like, yeah, if we get married, we can start traveling now, um, and so you know, it all just kind of made sense, and it all just kind of came
yeah,
together to say, yeah, we've been together, we're gonna be together,
right.
let's do it.
Might as well do it.
Yeah. Yeah, so you know, previous girlfriends I had never really brought it up because for me it was really not until I started thinking about marriage that I would bring it up.
Yeah,
Um but you know, of course she found out because I'm going to law school and I'm undocumented and all that, and she's like, "Oh yeah, so you're kind of a big deal."
Yeah.
She gives me a lot of crap about that, you know.
Own it, bro. Own it.
Yeah.
yeah, on that shit, bro.
Yeah.
There.
Stepping waypoint distance. Time for pull up.
Resing someone. Son of a gun.
Ignored.
I would be like, yeah, I'm the Latino. Yeah, that's my
Yeah.
name, bro. That's
Yeah.
my name.
Hey, baby girl, you know who I am? I'm the Latino.
Oh, you haven't heard of me?
Fire sale is active. Buy station costs.
Time for pull up.
Me dicen el aventurero.
Yeah. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Hey. Cue the cumbia. Oh, damn. I'm taking shots.
Up, too.
Where the hell did that come from?
Everybody buy yourself free eBay if you can. Or buy a bunch of crap.
No. You got a guy on
Oh.
top of TV.
Oh, right there. Somebody landed over there. He's
Yeah, he
landing.
just landed right there.
I hear somebody.
Did you kill the guy on the floor? Oh no,
No.
right here.
Time for pull up.
Oh, damn. Oh, no. Damn, there's a
No,
sniper.
right. Yeah.
Jose, come get me. Orpheus.
Oh, nice.
Have
Yeah, you should have just probably let yourself die. But oh, you still got gulag?
Oh. Hold on.
No, I'm at the gulag.
Oh no. Somebody sniped me.
No,
bitch.
Junior. Where the hell are these shots coming from, dude?
I don't know.
Oh, don't
Yeah.
come towards me.
If you can get me, I think I'm
Oh,
getting-
I
I'm-
almost
I'm-
got, I almost got
Oh, no,
sniped.
he's right there, bro. He's right there. He's on my body, bro. Sniper with punks, bro.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel.
Sniper with punks. Right when the fire sale's about in too.
And, you know, that's one of the things that I also think about. Like I said, it sounds like you had a good experience telling your significant other. I had a good experience telling my significant other that I had that guy. But you know, there has to be some people out there that when you tell them that, and then they were kind of like, oh shit, like nah, fam, I'm out. You know?
Yeah, I've had a lot of experiences, or recently, with like people getting married and then their partner holds the marriage over them. So, so you know, because with the marriage comes immigration benefits, and they just hold it over their partner. And I'm like, why would y'all do such a thing, bro? Like, especially for people who also had to go through the green card process, who like maybe they're just residents or something, but they hold that over them. Like, it just don't make sense.
Yeah.
I'm about to get. I thought they were gonna drop this chopper on me. Is there a most wanted over here somewhere?
There was one back behind you, but damn, it's all looted up already. That's the closest one I see right there, bro. It's right behind you. Oh damn, it's only 19 teams.
So yeah, I mean, I've seen, you know, also like as part of my marriage, like the more I see things happening in divorces, I think to myself, like, why would I want to be that person, or why would I want to cause someone that much like problems or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rough, bro. That's rough.
So I've learned from that too, you know.
Ooh, there you go. Come on.
You get up there or what?
Go to the pillar in the back. Yeah, go to the left side. There you go. Yeah. Don't forget to shield up, bro. There you go. There you go. Damn it. Ooh, cold out here, bro.
Your teammate has been designated as a high-value target.
What was one of the things that most people take for granted? That once you got that guy, you kind of like got that
Yeah.
either document or ID or whatever, and you were like, yes. But to some people, they're like, it's just like for me, it would have to be when I got insurance. Dude, I cried. I've never had insurance in my life.
Yeah.
Like, to me, that was amazing.
Yeah. Like health insurance or car insurance?
Yeah, just
insurance?
health insurance.
Yeah.
Like, to me, if I got sick, I would just go to a chinito. But now it was like, oh shit, like,
Right.
I can literally go to anywhere.
Yeah.
If I do get sick.
The one for me was really just the driver's license, because, well, I had two instances where I was pulled over and at two checkpoints, and so, you know, yo, where's your license? I'm like, I don't have one. They're like, why don't you have one? I'm like, I've just been lazy and I haven't got one. And so, you know, that was my way out of basically being arrested and pulled over, or being arrested really more than anything. And so, yeah, just driving, because, you know, we grow up with our parents telling us to be careful while we're out on the road.
Yeah.
And that never goes away. You know, parents always want to know where you're at.
Yeah.
And they want to make sure that you're safe. And so it just made me feel good that I could drive now, without my mom really having to worry too much about, oh, what's gonna happen if you get pulled over.
Yeah. That peace of mind.
Yeah. Yeah, that was big. That was really big for me. And then of course, you know, you think about your social security card. So
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you a quick story about a case that we just worked. There's a U.S. citizen girl who was born in California, and her family took her to California, or to Mexico, when she was just a little kid. So she was never registered in California. She was never given a birth certificate or a social security number. And then so recently she decided to come to the U.S. and she just used her birth certificate to come into the U.S.
Mhm.
So then she goes and tries to apply for an ID for a license, and they tell her that she doesn't qualify for one because she doesn't have a social security number.
Hmm.
And so we're like, nah, that's wrong. That's not the way the law reads. Like, that's not the way it reads. And so we sue the county,
Ooh, okay.
Hmm.
and we say, hey, county, you're reading this wrong. We sue the state actually because it's a state department. We sue the state and we say, hey, state, this is not the way the law reads. You need to give her her ID and license. Oh, I thought I was gonna kill him with my body. No más es uno.
Hey, Luis,
Oh,
take
no, ahí
it.
viene el otro.
Oh.
There's this team.
Wanna go here, Luis?
And so we sue the state, and this at the first level of the courts, they
Got this
sided
one,
with the
Luis?
state,
Your
and they
money?
said,
Your
nah,
money?
the state is right.
Your money, Luis? Money.
Damn it.
Damn it. No,
I didn't get that in time.
So then we sue this, and then we basically appeal it, and we're like, hey, Court of Appeals, the state is wrong.
Marking route.
This
Yeah.
is the way the law reads. And we just actually found out that we were right. The judge
Nah.
sided with us. Yeah, the judge sided with us. And the main problem was that the main problem was that she couldn't get an ID, supposedly according to them. She couldn't get an ID if she didn't have a social security number. But she couldn't get a social security number if she didn't have an ID.
ID, yeah.
Yeah, so we're in this roundabout, like, who do we sue? Where do we go? So we sue the state, and we just found out that the judge sided with us, said that we were right, and it's all because of a social security number that supposedly the state was not going to give her an ID if she didn't have it. So that's the power of a social security number as well.
Yeah.
It's big.
It's a big
And-
difference.
Yeah, and if you're working a job where you're not required to pay taxes, then that's great too, because now you're gonna get your tax money back instead of you're working undocumented.
Am I clear to load out, Luis? Am I clear to load out?
No.
No?
Yeah, but do it from my side. Yeah, man. Whenever I got my social security, man, it was like,
Ah. I hate this game.
kill the comms, kill the comms.
Right. Yeah, being able to drive just like calmly on the road. I mean, I still freak out whenever there's a cop behind me because you just never know.
Yeah, I think that never goes away because even when I have my driver, or I'm driving and I'm not even doing anything, like I see a cop and like I straighten up, put the music down, and I'm like, oh shit, just chill, just chill.
I get that to this day, bro. I get it all the time. It's just you just get to like that.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, what's about to happen? I think it's just human nature. It's even
Yeah.
worse when the lights come on.
Yeah, one wrong interaction and bad. So I think someone said always like be respectful, do things like that. I think being respectful in certain situations has just really saved me from being arrested.
Right there. What a freaking zone, huh?
Yeah.
You good, bro? You good? Only 6 teams left. I trust you.
20 teams?
So there's one in the tower at the top.
I thought they were gonna give you Rex on that contract.
Look, Lisa, what you can do is, I'm pretty sure they're bound to kill the bounty right now. So keep picking up bounties. Pick up the bounty. Keep picking them up.
It didn't give it to me.
I think it's like fuck shit. Just be patient, bro. Honestly, just be patient. You're in a decent spot. Just you be patient.
Yeah, not in the best.
In a decent spot. If they come in, just gotta be ready to hit that trigger. What's your second? What's your second gun? What's your second gun? Let me see.
It's just not.
All right.
Blow them up.
Everybody down tonight.
pays. Let them kill themselves, bro. There's 5 teams. Check the shit. Oh, fucking bitch. I'm scared.
No!
Dude, my oh sorry, Lisa said so with how far behind the DACA applications are. There are many people who have sent in their application to renew their DACA but haven't heard anything back and their current DACA has expired. Do they have any options? What are the consequences? Yeah, Lisa, unfortunately they just have to wait it out. Immigration has been delayed. Sometimes the USCIS will send out notices that their DACA will be extended for a certain amount of time. But the only advice I can give on that is send it in as soon as you're allowed to send it in, because you're supposed to recommend that you send in your application 150 days before your DACA expires.
Oh, damn.
180, I think, so 6 months. So key is to get it in as soon as you can, so that we can avoid overlaps like this. But I've also had residents who are renewing their green card, where they do get a card that says, you know, your residence has been extended for this long. But an important thing about that is that just because your card has expired for residents doesn't mean that you lost your status.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
You know, you're still a resident. You just don't have that card that says I'm a resident. So just getting those applications in on time is going to be super important.
I'll drive.
Very good question, Lisa.
Yeah. Man, what's up? Get off. Get off my cloud.
What's up? Get off. How you been, man? Just here out here for the guest night. Hope you guys have been enjoying it so far. Honestly, I've learned so much in the last 2.5 hours, guys. Insane, man. Insane. You know, I always say this, man. I always say, man, this is one of our best guest nights. It keeps topping.
That's good. That's good, man. Everyone should be the best one, you know?
I'm like,
I feel like they keep getting better and better and better and better and better.
Yeah.
That's what helps that the more we do it, the more, you know, we get better at it too, as far as asking
Yep.
questions, good questions.
Alright, that's enough mucking about.
I always tell people, because I was at the Cube about maybe a month and a half, almost 2 months ago. There's one thing playing in your living room, and then there's one thing playing there, and you know, it's just, it's two completely different things. You know, I try to do the best I can with the setup I have here at home, but it's when you're in an environment, especially when we have like when all 5 PCs are taken, and we're all playing. It's like the gang is there, baby. Like, so it's a completely different environment. So. Whenever we tell people, hey, you know, come to the Cube, get away from the home gaming system, because it's a different environment.
Yeah, it really is. Like I said, you know, I've been playing on a big, huge screen, so I'm trying to like see the whole thing. Where this is just, it's the vibe.
Alright, lads, let's get it done. Enemy team is tracking your
You guys heard it here first from Okc'S Latino, best gaming training center in Oklahoma City.
objective.
Yeah,
The
straight
Cube,
up.
the Cube, guys.
If you don't know, now you know.
Oh.
I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
Oh, he's right there.
Hostile maneuvering.
Go whoop him, bro.
Oh, one behind me.
Contact.
I have to kill this guy. Yeah, like, no way I don't do this.
Oh no!
Oh, the chopper.
Armed mobile.
The chopper still there?
Damn. Yeah, he came back. He got his homie.
Your team.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is my freak out of the night. Did you guys hear that scream?
Yeah.
I freaked out.
Oh, bad shooting.
Fight's kicking off. While you wait,
Yeah, I was telling someone the other day as well that I think I spend more time with my potential clients than some attorneys spend with their actual clients.
Plane's ready.
Really?
You know, part of that is like just I want to be able to listen. Sometimes it's also a learning experience for me. Uh, Maybe something I've never heard of. You know,
So with being a private attorney, bro, would you say? And like I said, I know it's a business. I 100% understand it's a business. So how do you try to mix that business sense of it compared to
The humane side?
like like that?
well, being a lawyer is who I am, and I can't. There's no way I can get away from that. So, sorry, I'm watching your.
Damn, bro, I was going at it, bro.
There. Yeah. Oh, there.
I was fucking going in.
So I can't really separate the two now. You know. Um. That's one thing that we talk about sometimes is like once you become a lawyer, it's 24/7. Like I can't go anywhere not being a lawyer because anywhere I go, they're gonna be like, "Oh, that's the lawyer," or you know. So I just always have to make sure that I'm representing myself in the best way possible.
To carry yourself
but then,
a little different.
Yeah. Of course, you know, there's things. There's being in person or in public, and then there's being with your friends who you're with every day, and then there's being at work. You can sometimes be a completely different person, or you just always be yourself. But yeah, you know, it's a constant adapting to the situation.
Has your circle kind of closed down a little bit now that you're in a different? I guess people see you differently now, and like you said, you have to behave differently around. You know, like you can't like go to the club and get hammered. And, and
see, I would say maybe you can, like the thing is, it almost seems like the other thing where I guess you're held to a higher standard in a way, because
so like let's say your homie wants to go out and you're like, you know what, there's some pretty ratchet people to go to that place. I don't really want to like give off the wrong idea or whatever. I'm gonna say no. I'm not going out tonight because of that. Has that happened to you?
Yeah. Places for the same reason. That like, you never know what's gonna happen once you're out in public.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Maybe it's people that you're with. Maybe it's someone else that's just, you know, there. And you know, we've seen it, we've heard it, that sometimes things happen. And so if I can lower the risk of something going wrong for me, then I you know, I usually take that opportunity.
Absolutely, bro.
So yeah, like my circle has it's not, I still talk to all the same people, but what has changed is me like going out to places and limiting some of those. And then with COVID now, it's been a little bit easier, but but even during law school, you know, like I would try to go out and still be a part of the community.
Hey, bro, real talk. When you were in law school, any haters? Any like straight I'm going to school with turn, man, like why don't you like me, like, or I don't know, but I don't know how to say it, bro. You know how sometimes
like are you asking about from people in law school or just like friends or people that
I'm not really assuming friends, but maybe, but I'm more talking about people from like law school.
Yeah, I believe there was some of that, bro. Cause I'd pop off some answers and they'd probably be like, "Dang, how do you know that?" Or "Where's he cheating from?" Or you know.
Dang, this boy.
I'm trying to figure out how you so cold with the sticks right now.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro.
Obviously not dead.
Who's in here with me? That one of you guys?
Oh yeah.
I
Okay.
think all of us are. Right there.
His buddy's still there?
Yeah, he's running away, I think.
Oh, his friend got his friend got that boom boom clap clap. Don't be scared, bro. Come on, bro.
But yeah, during law school, I heard a lot of like, bro, where you been? Where's this? Where's that? But I really haven't had anyone who's just like, you know, I'm
Disrespectful.
not gonna talk to you. Yeah, and I had to educate a lot of people about my situation in law school. But then also in law school, I knew what I was doing, bro. So I had an opportunity to teach people as well.
Good.
Like, you know, this is the law. This is
Good.
the way this works. Things like that.
I think it's because a
So
lot of people are very ignorant too to DACA.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
then even in the Hispanic community, people don't really understand what it is.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. DACA, and then like just my circumstances, you know, and more importantly, oh, where you getting shot at from?
I think it's from a freaking airport. Pretty
East,
sure it's from
huh?
airport. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's from airport. Northwest. I think it's west,
Okay.
northwest.
I had because I went to school part time, which is something that I would recommend to anyone. I had the opportunity to really dig into subjects and understand them. So while other people were taking 5 classes, I was taking 3 classes.
Yeah.
And so that gave me, I think, oh, guys on loadout, that gave me a little bit of an advantage.
Yeah, because when you're rushing it like that, what do you really learn?
Yeah, exactly. And it made it hard for some people, and some people just got it.
It's just that one guy, guys. Just that one. So smoke his ass.
Got him.
Nice, bro.
Oh, there's
Not
another
a,
one.
not a team wipe,
Sniping.
not a team wipe.
Another one sniping back here.
My little punk.
Oh,
Come on,
right.
were you scared, bro? You
Yeah.
wanna snipe? Come on. Let's go. Stick your head out. You wanna snipe? Oh, okay. Oh, he's sniping me. Ah, on me, on my body, on my. Just call him off. I got self. On my body.
Oh, the other one.
Right around the corner.
Is it? He pushed because he
Ah! Thank you, Luis. Save me, bro.
golden pistols.
Save me, bro. Ooh. Love this game.
The hardest class for me, like in law school, was getting in front of what we would call a judge, or you know, like a trial, because I was nervous that I didn't know enough, or that I would say something wrong and I'd be kind of looked down at.
That's common.
Yeah.
For not knowing something.
Yeah.
You know, that was always a fear.
OCU, how was going to school there? Because OCU is a pretty
Yeah.
pretty
So
hard school.
yeah, I think I would recommend OCU to just about anyone. It is a little pricier than some of the other law schools in Oklahoma, but the law school itself is in downtown OKC.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so if you want to say, our campus was downtown. Walking distance from the courthouse, the county courthouse, and and the federal courthouse.
Someone on top of there.
You were like right there in the action.
Which was real nice to have that experience there. And the professors are top notch. Oh, whoa. Where's that from?
One shot.
Is he upstairs?
Yeah, go.
Yeah. I got him.
Oh, punk. That's my homie. Heads up, there's people in airport.
Somebody else, yeah, somebody else is.
They're looking at us. They're looking straight at us. Come on, bro. Yes. Oh my god.
Like, he's looking hard.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Oh,
Peek out.
I'm gonna push him.
Come on, peek out, bro. I'll cover you from
I would
here.
say I wish I had maybe picked my professor's brains a little bit more.
Okay. Why? Why
thought-
is that?
I felt like I could do a lot of the stuff by myself and just learn it, and I did. You know, I learned enough and learned how to take a test, which is key. I was always a good test taker, but I could have learned a few different things, maybe been challenged a little bit more in my way of thinking if I would have talked to more professors.
He's pushing me. Good job.
Bro.
Good job, fellas. Who do they think this is? It's Cube Squad, baby.
Yeah,
They're right
bro.
above us. They're on the highway. They're right here somewhere.
Waypoint marked. Move.
Yep, they're right above me.
Yep.
I want them to jump down. That's my goal.
Oh no! Oh!
I want them to jump down. Let them jump down, Liz. If they want to come get us, they have to come. Come on. Don't let them go fall for this shit.
Cracked one. Oh, I guess. Damn, I was gonna try to run around, and that was a bad runner.
Am I clear to go get your bro or no?
No.
Yeah, no, it's time.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
That was it.
No, we got you, man.
Enemy UAV overhead.
You know, one thing that kind of helped me get through law school was some of the soccer stuff, because during my second year of law school, I was so just into law school that I wasn't worried about like my health or like just doing something else, you know. And so my wife called me out at one point and was like, "Yo, what's wrong with you?" Like,
I like. He's out of shape.
yeah, I was out of shape. I was like just always down. Didn't have energy to really talk to anyone or anything like that. And you know, part of that was just me being stressed. What was me being stressed out and then not doing anything active, man.
Yeah.
So I got back into soccer a little bit, and you know, that just helped me, of course, both mentally and physically.
Is there another store? Or is it the only one?
Gotta take it.
Down them?
Oh, they're still up there. They're still up there.
Yeah, down one.
Bro, that is like the only store in the superstore.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
I got it. 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 Just give him some cover.
Oh, good shooting.
Oh no! No, don't got it. There's another team over there.
Damn it, bro. At
He
least I'm
sucks
out
though.
there. Shoot my way.
Jeez.
Buckle up. I am right.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
Nice
Trash.
kill.
Get in. Get in.
I want to say that was his teammate, but I'm not sure.
Oh, Jose, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm going. I'm so mad because I know I can kill that team, bro, but I'm letting my pride get the best of me there. I'm letting my pride get the best of me.
You know, one thing also that helped me during law school was that I met a group of, I guess if you want to call them upperclassmen,
Okay.
and they said, "Hey, we have some files that we can share with you that's basically going to help you get through law school. So you know your books are 250, 300 pages or whatever, and to study for your final, you take one test and that's your grade. And so, guys on top of." To study for our final, we basically have to condense that 200, 300 page book into like 15, 10 pages, you know, something that we can study.
Yeah.
And so they hooked me up with a bunch of files that basically helped me,
It all came in handy then.
it helped me break down the class. And so it was like a cheat code, bro, because I could read for my class and then I can review those notes, and then I would basically know, I would know everything that we were going to talk about, what the case was about, breaking down facts. So I had that little cheat sheet basically that helped me in law school. And so anytime that someone reaches out to me who's going to law school that I've talked to, I try to provide them that same help.
Yeah, I mean, what more can you ask for, bro, to be honest? Hey, Tactical One X, thank you, bro. Thank you. We appreciate you tuning in after work. I mean, you just got off work and you tune in to watch us and watch Javier. It's much appreciated. Thank you, man. Thank you very much.
For sure. Thank you for tuning in.
Now that you're a lawyer and you know you're a community
Somebody
leader.
outside the
Oh, right there,
hospital?
right there. Yeah. Do you get people approaching you more often and ask you just really anything, any questions, whether it's DACA related,
Yeah, it
Any-
used to
any, like,
happen.
inspirational, like not quotes, but like anything that they might seek for motivation from you. Does that happen pretty often now?
Yeah, you know, before COVID, of course, it happened more. Um, Now that we're not out in the public eye so much, not so much.
Yeah.
But yeah, it did happen a little bit. Most of the time, of course, it was more when I was going to a speaking engagement or something like that.
Yeah.
But people will come visit.
Oh,
Oh, crap.
all good. It's all good. There's two of them. At the very top.
People will come visit our office and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, we saw you on this or that," you know.
Yeah.
And that's how we connect. We got guys on the hill behind us that were shooting at the top of hospital.
I'm trying to see if I
Back
can see
here
them.
somewhere.
There, let's see if I can see them.
Oh, I thought it was sniper.
Yeah, no, there was a sniper up there. They're sniping the team up above.
So I actually had someone come in. They were here from Mexico, and they were like,
Okay.
"Oh, I've heard so much about you from my cousin, and she wanted to." But she came here from Mexico, and she was like, "Yeah, I've heard so much from my cousin about you, and I want to go to law school."
Yeah.
I was
That's
like,
awesome.
Oh, dope.
Yeah. Right?
That's
I was like,
awesome.
yeah, let's talk, you know?
Yeah, yeah. That's amazing, man. You're inspiring people that you have never even met on another country.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Ping a store, Liz. Ping a store. Ping a store. Store's right
Alright.
there. They're watching that one.
Yeah. We can. Yeah, we got that one just ahead of us.
Yeah, let's go ground level, bro. And,
Oh, keep in mind there's a bounty right there.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, the goal for me would be to have, cause, man, I want to help everyone who comes into my office, and
I bet, bro. I 100% bet you do.
and you know, sometimes I just can't, and it's gonna get to the point where there's too many people, and I can't help all those people. So, so the more lawyers we have, the more people we can have. We can help all together.
Oh, to your right. There's a on the hill. Yeah. To the right. Jose.
Where?
Down level. Right there. Yep.
Team wipe.
Nice.
I missed. Take his loot.
So is that your one of your dreams then? I would say to have a they call it like a buffet of lawyers, like just Hispanic lawyers, not necessarily Hispanic lawyers, but people that want to help the Hispanic community.
Yeah, I mean, people who want to help people in general. You know, I
Oh
think.
hell no!
Okay. Oh.
What happened, Liz?
Don't come over here.
Uh,
Don't buy me back. Do not buy me back.
Cause I get it to be in it for the money. But you also I think gotta have that will to help people.
Yeah.
Where's the
I'll
next
spawn it.
store?
Man, there's cars everywhere.
Yeah, no, bro. I just saw that right now.
Something like that. Oh,
You can get me, bro. Nope. There's a sniper behind you too. Heads up.
was there?
Yeah, there's a sniper behind you. He's looking straight at you.
Oh, he just read it.
Yeah, he brought a homie back. Take that dude. He got his ass. Okay.
Oh, I'm dead for sure. Oh yeah.
Dude, it's not bad. I'm liking the game. I'm liking the game. Every single game I think we've had, it's been a pretty freaking solid game. Look at
Hasn't
this.
been too bad.
Oh, look at that, dude. We're going in.
All right, I got one more in me.
Oh, one more. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. All right,
Yeah,
guys.
one
We
more.
got one more of the game. Last game of the night. Luis, hold on. Let me. You still have that link pulled up, Luis? His link to put it on the chat.
His what? His what?
Link. You have Javier's link to his Instagram.
His Instagram? Yeah, I can put it on there.
My fiance makes
Give me
inspirational
one
quotes for people to make them feel better with their mental health during this pandemic. That's awesome, Tactical. That's awesome that she does that. You know, like I said, a lot of people don't think about, about that type of stuff. So, hey, bless her soul for doing that. The fact that she's, thinking about something more than than just you guys. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
How does she go about getting the word out there? If you don't mind me asking, Tactical, maybe we can help you out somehow, or help you spread that inspiration.
Activity, bro.
There you go.